You guys have woken up, seen the paper, and Hendrick got a letter. The rest of you got a letter as well, addressed to the guild, but it doesn't come into bear until tomorrow. But Hendrick, on the other hand, has gotten a letter today for something
Yeah,
today.
Henrik is gonna look at this letter. He's gonna read it, and he's gonna just muffle it up and put it away. And he's gonna like go on a little stroll on his own with his dog. Why not? There's his dog. We're gonna go on a little stroll today, because we don't want her doing her business in the house.
That's
Like a good dog owner.
fair. That is not suspicious at all.
And then at
Not
some
at all.
point, like he's gonna go
No, dear,
visit.
that's my pen.
somewhere.
My cat is
I-
sitting here pawing at my pen.
Yeah, I think Kristen knows what I'm going to do.
So, does that mean you wish to talk in private?
Preferably yes.
Alrighty then, I'll see you there in a second. Just trying to keep my cat from taking my pen. Because at the moment,
My
she's
pen.
trying to take my pen.
Shady biz.
Shady business!
First off, Hendrick, roll a perception check.
Oh no. Which of you motherfuckers is following me?
I think I know.
Don't worry about it.
You get to know out of character if you spot them, which also mean, which means which means basically they need to GM whisper me a stealth check as well, but yeah, if unless you spot them and send them away,
Yeah, I don't think
you'll know out of character who it is and who's spying on you, at least player wise, but you won't know in character what's going on.
You say that, but there are so many people who it could be Biddy. For all I know,
No, my
it could
point
be
is,
Will
my
with, like,
second is second.
It could be fun. Who knows?
The person
could-
following you, exactly.
it might be Talon. Will
Yeah.
with like dirty stealth or something
So I'm
like
still
that.
I'm still waiting for the GM roll stealth check that I requested.
Why would you be following me? I
You're
did
fucking
nothing-
shady.
I'm not. The shady hasn't even begun. I only got a letter from a friend who wants me to visit.
The shady has always existed with you, Hendrick. You're the one that ended up like blaming. Who was it? You blamed somebody for throwing a tomato? Who? I forget.
I don't know.
Shady is yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
have no idea.
You are 100% shady biz. I'm gonna go make myself some tea while this shit goes down. Be right back.
People fucking. Maybe I have some spells that could do some shit, because I kind of don't want to be followed on this one, so I might take some repercussions.
The answer is yes, but I still need to see a stealth roll because there's a chance that there's still a chance that. Oh, yeah, Actually,
Oh.
yes, Quentin does see it.
Oh. Oh, I don't even need to do some shady. All right, who's fucked? Who did what? Oh,
You
hey,
rolled
Billy.
a 6.
Hey, Billy.
No, it's not pity.
Hey.
It's Bellable's familiar.
So Quentin, sorry, Hendrick. As you exit out of there, you feel this kind of like a little draft coming behind you, and Roxy turns and starts barking at at the sky. Not really the sky, like an area in the a place in the air a few feet away from you, and you kind of make out the dim outline of something that looks like a pseudo dragon, kind of just floating there.
I'm
Trying
like,
not
fuck
to be
you.
seen.
Will Hendrik just goes, fuck that shit. I think it's gonna take a nap with a, 49? Does it have more than 49 hit points?
Is it immune? The bigger question is, it's an undead. I don't think it can be affected by sleep.
After I waste a third level spell slot,
What the hell did I come back to?
That's what I'm following.
Don't worry about it.
Hendrik goes to option B, and
Belliver's stock.
No, Bellable's familiar stalking.
Yes.
Ah.
But it's really the same thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, if it was
Technically.
Bellavor stacking, he'd probably be asleep now unless he has better HP than I think
Exactly.
he does. However, yeah, his familiar happens to be classified as an undead and can't therefore be affected by sleep spells.
I have an idea.
Yep, undead and creatures immune to being charmed aren't affected by this spell. It's right there in the wording.
Hendrik is gonna go into. Is there like a small shop where a bird wouldn't be able to enter?
Well, right now, you're looking across the street. You're looking around. Pretty much, there's like a couple of abandoned buildings across the street. I mean, that's where that tunnel went to. And well, the one's not abandoned. The one the tunnel actually went to is abandoned. The other one's has a big floor closed to be sold notice on it. There's actually a couple shops nearby. There's the Corellian's Crown, which is due south of you. The to the far west is your actual goal, though.
Yeah. Hendrik is just gonna quickly enter that shop, and then he's gonna like walk out to back. He's gonna walk towards the main road. Oh,
Okay.
why didn't that work? All right, I'm just gonna tell you because it won't let me send any whispers. I'm going into a shop. I'm gonna major image a fake Hendrik, and he's gonna walk out, and he's just gonna head in a direction. And then I'm gonna use my item I got from the one shot we did with the witch, Frost Queen. Use that, and then go to where I'm supposed to go. Do you get
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah, I got what you mean. Bellavor, would your familiar know anything about Henrik in general?
It would know what I know.
Also, Roxy goes with the fake Hendrik.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I imagine your familiar would be following Roxy.
Probably, yeah.
All right.
Why not?
So we can go with that. That your familiar tracks the fake Henrik and Roxy, while the real Henrik manages to make it down to the shop, to the detective agency that he's heading to.
Don't tell him my secrets.
It's just down the street. Anyway, second roll 20 to go.
Yes.
All right. So you get to the door.
Mm-hmm.
It's still dimly lit by those flickering oil lamps, as always, and locked.
I'm gonna do the double knock that I was told to do.
And you hear Vincent yelling from the other side, "Just a minute!" And then he comes to the door. You hear a couple of click, 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 and you see him poke his head out. Ah, there you are, Hendrik. Come in, come in.
Yeah, thank you. You said you had.
Pulls out a slim pipe and begins to light it. Ah, yes, I am quite pleased you're here.
Mhm.
I
You,
have a few deals I'm making. Unfortunately, they seem to involve a rather unsavory and hard to get ingredient. And I thought of you because it's a sort of ingredient, and the person I'm supposed to procure it for might be able to help you.
huh.
I mean, I know you have a problem. I mean, I know you've passed it off as these forms are not you, but I am pretty good at spotting people under disguises of various kinds, and yours
Yeah.
seems to be more of an accidentally permanent type.
Yeah. Uh, you said this individual would be able to help me with my
Yes.
predicament.
Yes, she would. She would be able to help you, I'm sure of it. Return you
And
to your original self. Perhaps even do something about what you currently have become. But that's not for me to say. It really depends on if you can stomach the job I have for you. It is
if-
not the most pleasant of things.
I'm pretty sure I could. I mean, what would it entail exactly?
Tell me, what do you know of doppelgangers?
A fair bit. You could say we are acquainted in some sort of manner.
Are you friendly with them, or do you not like them? What is the deal going on there?
I mean, they. That's a complicated question. I mean, we sort of. I mean, it's kind of like humans. They don't all get along, right?
That's true.
I
What?
mean, there might be a way to get along, though. Depends on what you want. Do you want us to get along?
No, actually, there is a group of doppelgangers who I need to have killed. And not just killed. There is a special, let's just say, organ might be the best way to describe it, inside of a doppelganger that needs to be harvested.
Ooh, yes.
I know of about 5 doppelgangers, one of which works at the Yawning Portal.
Yawning portal.
Yes.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
She replaced a barmaid some years ago.
That could be helpful.
However, she probably has some allies in there who would not take kindly if you went in and just stabbed her or anything like that. You will need to be more clever about it, and you'll need to find the rest of her people. They could be anywhere by now.
And those friendly people, are they friendly towards the barmaid or towards the doppelganger? Because
Well-
one of those can make a big difference.
It's unclear. Excuse me. Now, that is why I'm saying it's quite an unsavory bit of business. I mean, killing people is bad enough, but harvesting the organs, that, he says, takes certain mindsets. I'm not sure if you are one of them, but I thought of you because the one who wishes me to procure these organs could really help you, and I'm fairly certain you want to be helped. Yes, I'm not wrong about that, am I?
No, you're not.
Good.
I do want to get back to us, but I have a few questions.
All right.
The most important one is, who is the employer?
I promise not to give out her name. If you bring me what I asked, you will have to meet her then, in order to do the repair work, shall we say?
Okay. You also have no idea why she would be interested in these organs.
Oh,
'Cause-
I know why. Don't worry, it won't affect anybody here in Waterdeep, other than people being upset that there's dead doppelgangers. Not everybody's going to care about that. They'll care about the people that they replace, of course, but they won't necessarily care about the doppelgangers being dead.
Okay. Would you have any easy way of transporting these
Oh yes, of course.
organs and keeping them?
He goes over to to one of a side table, and he pulls open a drawer where there's several flat bags inside, and pulls them out. Here, these are specially enchanted bags. They're small, but they're big enough to handle an organ. They'll keep things fresh for about 24 hours. They're kind of useful for, food transport, if that's, your game, or, in this case, for transporting bits and pieces of other creatures.
And how quickly after the specimen has deceased should the organ be taken?
Oh, immediately, of course.
Ooh, that's gonna make the job harder.
Yes, well, from what I understand, the organ is essentially in the chest region. He pulls out a little picture of something, and it looks a bit like this. You could probably distinguish it from the liver and the heart. Assuming you do know what those look like, yes?
Yeah, ik moet even check. I need to check how good Hendrick's medicine is. I mean, I have a 3+3 modifier in medicine.
Go for it.
What
Roll, roll.
Sure. I should make this a GM roll. Or should nah?
You
I'm
can
gonna
roll
use
it where everybody can see. They won't know what you're doing. Really? Yes. You definitely know what they look like. You know what the stomach looks like. You pretty much know what all the internal organs look like, and you know that this organ is different from normal creatures.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. I could procure them. How many do you need exactly?
I would say all 5 just to be safe. However, I imagine she'll be happy as long as at least one of them is harvested. She probably won't necessarily help you, but unless you get at least 3. And I said she will be very happy if you can get all 5, I imagine. If you can only get one of them, he holds up a hand. Uh, I will, even if she won't help you, I will pay you for your time. We can come to an agreement then and there, if that is the case. But I'm hoping you'll be able to get all 5, and if not, enough to secure your well, shall we say, healing?
Sure. Sure. Do I need to drop all of them off at the same time, or should I drop them off individually as soon as I procure them?
Well, all of them off at the same time is great, but you know, if you don't want to be walking around water deep with organs on your person, you might want to consider dropping them off one at a time. Then he thinks for a moment. You have a bag of holding, don't you?
Yeah. Quick question.
You should consider just putting them in the bag of holding. It's not like anybody can find them unless they're looking for them.
True. Unless they turn the bag inside out. How does these cold
That's
bags?
not very easily to do, you know. That's sort of thing usually loses a few of the items in the bag, or sometimes breaks open. Well, it causes problems.
Yeah.
Never turn a bag of holding inside out. It's almost as bad as putting a portable hole in one.
Yeah.
Although
How do
occasionally
these-
people do get lucky. There has been stories told of people surviving putting a portable hole in a bag of holding.
How do these small cold bags fare in a bag of holding? Would that cause problems?
As I said, they should be fine.
Okay.
They're not bags of holding themselves. They should be fine.
So what can you tell me about this about all the doppelgangers, or do you only know the
The
existence
one
of them?
the one that I know for certain is is called Bonnie. She works at the yawning portal. You probably will be able to follow her in order to find the other 4.
Okay.
Of course, if somebody notices you were following her and then she, doesn't come back, they might start to think that you had something to do with it. So you might want to be careful, or perhaps work in a team if you have other people who'd be willing to assist you in this.
I'm pretty sure I can convince some of the individuals to help me out.
Excellent. Well, I am quite looking forward to this.
Yeah.
He comes over and offers a hand to Hendrick, holding his pipe in the other.
Sure. Is there one more thing? Is there any particular tool that would help me in the
No, you can
extraction?
easily just use a knife or even a sword if you're good enough. There's nothing that will, unless you are, have your own medical bag, there's nothing that will give you assistance in procuring an organ. AKA,
Okay.
GM says if you have a medical bag, you can roll with advantage on a medicine check. But since you don't know.
Kamashini, I might go buy a medical bag. Do you have a medical bag?
He
You have a
shakes his
spare
head.
medical bag? Okay. Is there anything else I should ask? Is there anything you could tell me that would or wouldn't work on a
Doppelganger?
doppelganger?
Such
Yeah.
as?
Such as illusions or sleep magic?
He thinks for a moment. Well,
Because if I can put them to sleep, it would be way easier to.
yes, facilitate their exit from this reality quite painlessly.
Mm-hmm.
They won't even feel it. Yes, that does seem like a reasonable prospect. Hold on, I'm looking up the page to see what it says. Ah, yes. I do know one thing that you might need to be careful of.
Yes.
They can read thoughts.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm the only one that knows what's going to happen to them. And if they can't read mine, you should be fine, right?
Hmm.
As
They
long as
also
I...
can't. They also cannot be charmed. So do need to be careful.
Ooh, that's... But they can be put to sleep, right?
I'm not sure. I think they can, but then again, I don't deal in sleep spells. You might want to
Sure.
ask somebody who can.
Sure. Okay. I think
GM is now amused by what the party members are currently doing.
Ah, they're having a drinking contest.
And the spider's staring at Talon, and Biddy is currently reading the paper.
I think I have one. What time frame do I have to execute these 3 murders slash excavations?
I think it should be done as soon as possible.
Okay. I'm gonna take the bags, the frosty bags, and put them in the bag of holding, and I'm gonna be very thankful for the job he's given me. Very appreciative.
No, no trouble. As I said, I was thinking about you, and I needed to do this. Get this job done, I should say, and thought that maybe you would benefit greatly from it.
Okay.
I hope to see you again soon.
I'm gonna head out now. I need to go buy a medical bag. Then I'm gonna find some people who would like to help me. Though I do need to keep them mal-informed of the job.
Do you leave the shop at this point? Oh, I'm sorry, the office at this point.
I do, and I.
All right.
Oh, they're back.
Hey.
Look,
So Biddy's read the paper. What's going on with Biddy? Apparently, a spider is following you out there.
listening.
Chris, quick question: how much is that gonna cost me?
Wait, how much is what going to cost you?
The thing I need to buy.
Oh, sorry, I have to look at that. I have to look that up. Sorry, my bad.
We need to be very nondescript here, Chris.
Now you know
Hurry.
why I told you not to include people who are good.
I mean, Tobias only had one character, and I didn't want to leave him out of it. But it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, the gnome druid might understand. I'm not entirely sure though.
They don't know what's going on. As long as I tell them at least the least amount of things they need to know, nothing is gonna go wrong here.
Shady Fizz.
Really shady.
You guys don't need to know anything, and you guys don't believe me. It's better the less you know. That's gonna make this job way easier. Believe me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so yeah, you could probably find one for about a simple one, at least the most simple one that you need for this. You couldn't use it for other complex things, but for this type of job, considering what you need it for, you could probably pick up the simplest tools for it for $10 or 10
Sure.
gold, really, which is
Yeah,
actually more like $100 or whatever. I forgot what the transfer fee is.
Yeah, it's good. Okay. Let's hope this works out.
Yeah, how much Hendrick wants to tell you in person is up to you. It's up to him.
Yeah, I was just listening and watching through the spider. To the...
And Biddy, Viren, Adler, what are you guys discussing? Are you guys discussing the incident at Baldur's Gate?
Windstars are currently discussing how are we going to get into Baldur's Gate.
By the way, that reminds me, Biddy, do you need to talk in private?
Sorry.
Sorry, Rick. Do you need to talk in private about all of the wind stars?
Um. I. Uh.
Go
Always a
private,
good
real quick.
sign.
All right. So, what about Fawn? Does Fawn get a paper? Would he react to this?
Uh. Hippon would probably react to this. I mean, the Windstars are usually a close knit, like very family orientated family.
Mm-hmm.
It would be very. Fawn would most certainly be interested in what's happened.
So, who do you have still back at Baldur's Gate? I should ask. I mean, is it your parents, extended family, siblings? What?
Uh, definitely parents. Actually, no, sorry. Mother and um, grandparent. We also have a sibling there. The last of the Winstar family that's actually at this age.
That I have yet
could
to
actually
meet.
Yes. The other sibling. The last sibling that nobody knows about yet.
Because they've never been in one of my games. Yeah, I got it.
And the Baldur's Gate is pretty much the main point of the Winstar family.
Yeah, are
So
they,
far.
considering they're high elves, are they upper crusters? The people that live in the upper part?
Yeah.
Thought so. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
no,
good,
well,
there's a chance that they might be dead. Or have been
don't
dragged
say
off
that.
by something. Do you want to make some rolls to see what's happened to them?
Oh.
Do any of them have the sort of magic that Fawn has?
Um. Uh. Grandpa does. That's for sure.
How far away would Grandpa be from the rest of the kin?
Um. It would probably just be maybe a retirement, like somewhere that he can just rest down in. So,
What I mean is that I'm thinking about how he might be able to open up a portal or something along those lines to get them out of there. Possibly sacrificing himself in exchange, but you know when the huge winds and rain and the monsters were coming into town, wrecking the
probably
place.
I'd probably live like 3 buildings away.
Okay, so where would Grandpa have sent the rest of the family in that sort of situation?
Oh, if it's an emergency situation, I would probably have sent them. Oh God, where would he? Hang on, I need to find a map. If I want to do this right, I need a map. So just hang on for a second.
It's cool. Reese's Pieces are the same size and shape as M&Ms. They fit into an M&M dispenser perfectly.
I'd probably have sent them all the way up to Neverwinter.
Okay. Isn't that down from Baldur's Gate?
Neverwinter's north.
That's Icewind Dale. That's north. Neverwinter's is south because it's Neverwinter. Hold on. Let's look at a map.
Not on this map that I found.
Because I forget exactly where Boulder's Gate is the problem, I think.
Baldur's Gate is...
It's right down here, so Neverwinter is... huh. Well, Baldur's Gate must be really hot then if Netherwinter is north compared to that.
And again, Neverwinter is next to by looks of it, a volcano of some sort.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. I always pictured Neverwinter was down south. I guess if it
Yeah, so
is,
did I.
I guess if it's by a volcano, that explains it. Oh, hey, it's right near Gunselgram. Look at that.
Is it?
Yeah, look at that. The actual Gunselgram is over there. I bet that freaked everybody out in the party. Going, wait a minute, why is Khrushchev holding a map open? And pinging it in random places. Probably going, what the hell? Alright, so they're probably up at Neverwinter. They have no idea that the rest of the family, that the other Windstars are here in here in Waterdeep, right?
Nope.
Okay. So there's that. Got it.
They would have known some information if, Adler didn't go off course.
Yeah, actually, you read the paper, right?
Yeah.
Read carefully.
Yeah, I see that. I've kind
No,
of am now-
Adler would not have been able to tell them anything. Besides, even
So-
if that hadn't happened, he wouldn't have gotten to Baldur's Gate in time. Baldur's Gate would have already been attacked, and the rest of your family would have fled to Neverwinter at that point.
So they do know that Adler was on the caravan.
If they know
Really?
that, they might think that Adler's dead.
If the news gets to him, yeah.
Yeah, this is the Waterdeep, the Waterdeep Post, and people, but it doesn't mean it doesn't necessarily get over to Neverwinter. Neverwinter might have a subscription to it. There is,
Like, if any news of the caravan going to Baldur's Gate being destroyed gets to Neverwinter, they would probably start to plan to find any evidence of his body so they can bury him.
Yeah, since that information is going to be being sent to Baldur's Gate, there's a good chance that one of them is being sent to Baldur's Gate. Which one would be sent to Baldur's Gate for information?
Oh god, who would be sent there? I honestly don't know.
Well, think on that, because they're eventually going to show up, and either going to get met. Maybe Fawn will find out about that, or perhaps they'll ask around, or perhaps one of the other siblings will end up being the one that wins the lottery, and at which point they'll be announced everywhere.
Oh, if they get announced everywhere, that would be such great. If Adler gets announced, then the family doesn't have to worry up there.
And if Fawn gets announced. No,
Yeah, that's gonna be
what I'm saying is that if your family member is already in town looking for information, probably, well, at least we'll be in town tomorrow, and 2 days from now, the 12th, which will probably also be tomorrow's session, will the announcement will be made, and if it's any of the Windstars, then they will know where to find you. Got it?
Yeah.
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 Okay, back to the main group.
Bye.
Tobias!
So Chris, I thought of a plan to explain part 1 of the 20-step plan.
Part one.
Part
Hit on
one.
a chick.
Part 1.
What?
Part
Oh
1.
god.
Why is this a
Part one.
20-step plan?
We are going to go to the Oni portal to get lit and get the Hendrick a date.
Oh boy.
That's part 1.
Oh lord.
Then what's gonna happen?
I'm gonna have a date.
That's a secret.
I'm gonna have a date.
You can't
and then
take secrets to the GM. The GM has to know everything.
I think that I don't want to say this out loud, GM. The thing you
Second
you're
roll
gonna
20
find
grip.
I'm just gonna have a date with the person, the doppelganger.
Remember, you were warned that they can read thoughts.
They can't read my thoughts. They just know that I want to hook up with her. That's all the party knows.
No. Your thoughts in particular. They could read your mind.
No one can read my mind. I have a ring of mind shielding.
Oh yeah, you do. I forgot.
Boom! They can only read whatever I want them to read.
Excellent.
So
Forgot about
they can
that.
read-
Thank you.
Also, even if he did notice the spider, he wouldn't have done it.
So, plan is going down. Let's go to the pub.
Oh my god.
Yama's gonna
Hendrick
use
is gonna
mask of many
put on-
faces and look like a very handsome high elf.
Oh.
Hi ho,
no,
hi ho.
don't-
It's off to the yawning portal we go, and I'm wondering why yawning
Don't-
portal was not included in the maps of the Mad Mage. This is very odd.
Hendrick is gonna put on his most cool ass jacket. That makes him look like a cool ass cat person.
Time to
Cool
put on the
cat.
D&D music.
Ooh, I have even a better idea. How in God's name am I so well prepared for something I just found out about? I am so well prepared for this shit.
Because because somebody somewhere knew that this was gonna happen, possibly. Even before I did. I don't know how that's possible, but it happens.
I have the perfect items for this whole quest. This is gonna
yes,
go
you
great.
do. And I kept forgetting that you had that stupid item.
Oh,
Like, oh crap.
I have something. I also have something else that could be very useful in my item list. Look at number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in my item list.
1 second, putting the yawning portal map back on here. I thought that we already had one, but oh well. Apparently,
No.
actually, maybe I put it into archives and forgot. All right, so bring which characters you wish to bring to the yawning portal for this mission into the yawning portal. See that dude
The
behind the
spider is
bar.
currently hidden
um,
in the pocket dimension.
down. So you guys just need to know. Make sure I don't get stabbed tonight by the boyfriends. Okay?
Yes.
Because I don't know if she has someone or not, so I don't want to get stabbed by them.
Oh shit.
But I kind of want to make a move. So
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Ooh, that's a cool
Okay.
talent.
Henry,
It's updated, thank you.
yes,
would you acquire some kind of assistance? Ooh, certain, I don't know, a kind of a boost?
well,
He's asking you to be your wingman.
No. I'm way too old for that.
Wing gnome.
Wing gnome.
what,
Wing gnome.
Yeah,
what's-
wingnome
what-
is definitely better.
Well,
I mean-
would you require the strength of a bull, the feline agility?
And GM
or
will be right back in 1 second while you guys discuss. I have to flip the stupid
Charisma.
dryer back on again.
I mean, I
Hendrick already have feline agility.
I-
He is a
I have-
feline after all.
I think I literally have a skill called feline agility. I have a skill literally called feline agility.
I think he's talking about a spell.
Yes, smart cat man.
I mean, if you want, you could improve my strength. That's the only facet of me which isn't as developed as the rest of them.
And being strong is going to help you pick up a woman?
I mean,
lift
it's
her up,
gonna help
just
me
pick
pick
up.
up a woman in the literal sense.
Yeah, I guess correct.
Okay, hold on. Are you
Correct.
actually planning to picking her up in cabin?
Yeah, the plan is to pick her up and throw her in. No.
What?
No, that's not the plan. That's not the plan. I'm just joking.
Okay, hold on.
Don't think of that as a plan ever, okay? That's not the plan.
Hold on.
I'm gonna have some. Alright, tell
tell you what.
Yes.
See this as a. I'm gonna do this for you.
Uh,
I'm going to cast a spell on you.
No, he's
oh,
it's a
wait.
And now you're
Now
mine?
this is- I was about to, everybody's about to start
Wait.
singing.
One thing. Do you have something that could make me even more dexterous?
Dexterous, you say? Yes. Well, I could. I could do that instead.
That would be better.
Dexterous, you say?
Yes, indeed. No, that's
Well.
not right.
All
I'm trying to
right.
find a voice for his persona.
You're standing around making voices.
Yeah.
All right.
Talon's
so
like
more,
looking, being like, okay.
You want to be more dexterous, you say? Well, all right then. I got something for you.
More.
I'm gonna for the GM. I'm casting this.
Please don't
Um,
screw me over, Gamal. I need this job to go well.
Basically,
Instability.
here's the effect for it.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, that's
For a particular pressure.
exactly what I needed.
Ooh, cat's grace.
And
Nice.
I'm concentrating on that one for the next hour.
That
Okay.
is exactly what I need, Gamal. If you weren't a creepy dude, I would kiss you right now.
That's well.
Right. That's all. Hey, down here.
Yes.
So, as you
I'm
guys
so
walk
not
in together, Bonnie, the beautiful barmaid with the the nice brown hair that falls lovingly over one shoulder, comes over and smiles at the group of you. Says, "Hello, welcome to the Yawning Portal. I think I've seen you here before."
I haven't seen you ever.
Hello, Petey. Nice to meet you. I'm Hendrick.
Oh, hello,
Hello.
Henrik.
Very nice to meet you.
And she kind of like glances away from Henrik and looks over at Biddy and kind of raises some eyebrows.
Oh, don't worry. He's a very friendly chap.
I don't think I've seen too many tieflings that look like you.
Well, it's a long story as how I got like this.
Oh my. She's looking him up and down.
Does she seem interested?
Roll an insight check.
No! Really? No!
Oh.
You're screwing with my plans.
Will, from what you can tell, that this is possibly how humans and tieflings court each other. They look each other up and down. Quentin, from your perspective, she just seems she just looks like she's studying the features of Biddy. Like, she's never seen this sort of configuration before. That he looks very odd.
Okay. We should probably.
So, can I find you guys all a table? Or would you like to sit at the bar? What can I do for you? And there isn't currently much of a crowd around the Yawning Portal. There's some people here and there drinking. There's a bard playing in one corner.
A table would be fine. Somewhere secluded. If you would be so obliged.
Oh, wait. No.
Yes, certainly. And she will escort you guys to one of the corner booths over here.
That's right.
The bard comes wandering over. Would you guys like a song? He looks fairly young, like maybe he just, got out of school or something like that.
What instrument is he holding?
He is holding some kind of lute. It appears to have only 3 strings on it. 3 Strings is my name, and I'm an expert lute player.
Let
that
us
is
hear some.
quaint.
He pats Bunny on the shoulder and says, "Don't let these fine folks take advantage of you now. Well, make sure they give you a nice tip." Oh, actually, she would have probably led the group of you over to the VIP section, actually. That I'm seeing that it's there. I didn't see that for some reason. My bad.
Oh, Hendrik has the money to pay for this. He hasn't gone shopping yet.
Oh yes.
What?
Nothing.
GM flub, sorry.
I actually have a question. So
Uh,
everybody, to the GM, everybody left the bar. I'm assuming, and just straight up walk down the street. Does Phaedra see them leave?
Phaedra, weren't you still in the garret? Yeah, you're still in the garret. So yeah, roll a perception check for Phaedra.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
To be fair, they're escorting a person who doesn't look familiar.
Yeah, I mean, Henrik and some people are just going to have some fun. I mean, you see us walking into a bar.
Well, no,
I'm
she
gonna
wouldn't
say
see
that-
the walking into the bar from there. The bar's in another district.
I see.
another
I saw
ward.
all of you leave.
Yeah, you
That-
definitely
that's-
did.
That's fine.
Could
That's-
I
that's-
retrospectively have said that Will left through the back door and followed the group after?
Yeah,
Mm.
considering Will's personality, I'd say yes. That's perfectly fine with me.
Should I roll a stealth for it, or see if Phaedra noticed that as well?
Yeah, sure. You can roll that if you like.
Sorry, I just Oh,
Yeah, no.
No, she didn't notice you leave.
Fucking hell.
part of the course.
You are still the stealthy gnome that practically disappears.
You there?
Hello,
Dilemma 1 has appeared. Everything is going smoothly now. Everything is smoothly. So as the bar maiden disappears, like as Bunny disappears, I'm gonna go like, I'm gonna like.
So, shall I play you guys a song? The bard asks.
Sure, please, indulge us.
And he begins his performance. And sings something about 3 strings. Let's see here. Where's the actual abilities? There we go. Apparently he's not that good.
Henrik is just gonna clap and like make it seem like it was the best performance of his life.
Then you're just gonna go, Hendrick. If we have such a
The bard kind of stares at Henrik and kind of nods and says, "Well, I guess the floor is yours, sir."
Damn, natural 20.
That was good.
The barmaid comes back and with a pad and paper and says, "All right, what can I get you fine folks?" And she gives a smile to the group of you.
What do you guys want?
Oh, I have a druid's delight, please. It's a glass of water.
All right, I suppose we can get you that.
A water for me too, if you don't mind.
All right.
I would like 10 shots of rum, the finest rum.
She stares at the purple tiefling and then looks around at the others.
Oh, he's a bit of a day drink. It's fine.
All right.
Don't worry.
And she looks over towards towards Biddy, who she assumes is also a tiefling, and says, "You look like there's something on your mind. Would you like a few drinks, a nice drink to help your mind off of it?"
yeah, sure.
What can I get you? Some nice fire wine, perhaps?
Yeah, I'll go for that.
All right then.
And for
Anyone
me,
else?
Yeah.
She smiles at Hendrik.
For me, 2 of your finest glasses of wine.
Alrighty. And she heads back over to the bar to put her order in with the bartender, aka the owner of the establishment.
Well, I see the service around here is lacking.
So, while she's gone, that lovely bar maiden is the one I would like to have a conversation with, if you get what I mean.
Why?
I thought we were doing shots together.
We are, don't worry.
I could be mistaken, but I believe the 3 strings seems to have an eye out for her.
Galmil, question. Are you reading service thoughts?
No,
Okay.
I'll let you know if I cast it.
Oh, and by the way, your microphone sounds different. Is everything okay?
Should be. I mean, is it like worse?
No.
Sounds like you're further
It
away.
sounds like farther away, and that just threw me for a moment.
How about
It's still okay. We still
Test.
understand you.
Oh
so
yeah,
that-
now you sound
Sounds
nice and
Okay,
close.
so I moved it a 0.1 millimeter up.
And it sounds so incredibly different. I don't understand
Yeah,
how that's possible.
What?
Good
It's like
job,
when you
Mike.
talk way over here, and then you move this closer and whisper.
Whisper.
Hmm.
Whisper.
Here
So,
there.
do
Yeah,
you
Gamel is.
guys have any tips on how to invite her to the table?
I
Yeah,
was
you
just
ask her.
asking.
I like your,
Talon looks over at Gamel and just like, yep.
I like your direct approach, Talon. As seeing you're a woman, I think your thoughts are the best thoughts out of all of these. And I'm gonna go with that.
Ask her for a drink.
I'm assuming one of those glasses of wine is for her.
It is.
It's a good start.
I would also suggest if Will
Yes. Get her drunk.
let her.
He's just gonna start
And
levitating.
she comes back with the drinks. Here you folks go. She starts putting them down, and there's a whole bunch of shots in front of Ralthor.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Thank
yes.
you.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Hey, I was wondering, Mrs. Bunny, if you would, like to take a seat at this table and have a bit of a conversation.
Well, I really
I-
can't. I have duties to perform today.
Oh. I'm very sad to hear that. Why don't I have it prepared? Why don't I have magic servant? Damn it.
Well, how about this? How about you sit with this fine gentleman here, and I will take care of a little bit of work for you for a few minutes. I won't take your money. I'll even give you the tips.
She thinks for a moment.
Persuasion!
Yes,
I will.
Good idea.
I will
help action.
Oops,
favorably
wrong one.
tip
Oh, that's
our-
Oh, help action will give that advantage to 19. Damn. Takes 2 ED shots. I like that.
Dude.
I mean,
He's getting there. He's getting there.
I'm sure your employer wouldn't mind if you accommodated this table if he were to have some very extravagant spending at this table, would he?
And I work.
She shakes her head.
I work down the street. I know my way around the bar. Why don't you just sit here and I'll take it from here?
Challenge.
No, thank you. I really should get going.
Wait, before you
With
go.
the knife?
Chris, quick thing. I'm gonna whisper you, and then I'm gonna tell you ask her something.
Hendrick is thirsty for this woman.
I'm gonna shift over my glass of water towards you and just be quiet.
Oh, fuck, I need to put that I whisper this to the GM, that's quite important. Oh no!
Oh no! You put the other one!
Oh no! I knew it.
Well then.
Well then.
Well then, Hendrick.
I guess he just blurted out and dropped the love potion on the floor.
She's moving away now.
I didn't say that out loud, that was an action, I was gonna make a sleight of hand. No one saw me put anything in my drink. No one saw anything.
Would Gelmo? Yeah, he's keeping an eye out on everything. Nope.
No, it's a 28, you can try.
I mean, if we get a crit, we definitely will.
I mean, before you go, please at least indulge me and...
She already walked off.
Damn it! Alright, What am I gonna do with this now? I'll guess I'll set it to the side where no one will know, because someone is gonna drink this and it's gonna
Ralph
cause
will
trouble.
probably take it.
This could be fun.
We're just gonna step out of here.
I'm gonna take a flask of water. I'm gonna drink my flask of water empty, and I'm gonna pour the glass of wine into the water flask. This might backfire one day.
You accidentally just drink it, forgetting that you poured the potion in it.
And I just close it, and yeah, that went great. Okay, time to be cordial, Hendrick. Then, okay, that went well. I'm gonna like lean over and like take 2 shots from Raltor. Shh, I need it.
I could try to be conscious in the back of her mind.
That's creepy.
Indeed it is.
Yes, you're creepy. Okay, I just remembered.
So, Galmil, does
What
that
you
mean
do.
you wish to go read her mind?
If he's asking if they want him to read her mind. Yeah.
Preferably don't. It could cause problems.
Okay. I mean, I could also just telepathically communicate in her voice.
Well, I had
Such things.
advantage on that sleight of hand roll. Wait, I need to check something. No, it would still been 28.
Jesus.
228, because why not?
I would have had advantage.
Yeah, because of the grace, Feline's grace.
Okay. So how the hell am I gonna cork this woman?
Ralthor is practically unconscious. Ralthor, you need to roll Constitution saving throw at this point.
I mean, he only has 1 shot left because I took 2 of them.
No.
One got away.
I went from 4th to 7th because you already took 2.
I could try to go and get some information about her. Maybe it might help you, but I will say this. I'm trying to spike somebody's drink with a love potion.
Ralthor falls unconscious. No, by the way, no one in the
group.
group saw him with the love potion, by the way.
No one knows. Stop giving
Fine.
me shit about it, okay?
Fine.
Now he's unconscious now.
I'm so
Ralthor's head
angry.
basically hits the table, and he's now snoring.
That was
I'm
bound to
so
happen.
angry that whisper failed. Why did that fail? If the whisper didn't fail, it would have been done already. But damn it.
Well. I'm so glad we brought him along.
We'll wake him up eventually.
If you want, you could go asking around though. Henry is gonna keep an eye on whoever she interacts with.
You notice that she and the bard are talking heavily. And Talon has apparently slipped over there. Talon, what are you trying to do? They look up as you approach them.
I was actually going to talk to the bartender, not to them. Sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Love, may I have a drink, please?
And the bartender kind of looks over at you. All right, what do you want?
Just a nail, love. I have a question.
Yes.
She'll slide, just very stealthily, a gold under her hand and just kind of slide it to the bartender.
Darren
Question
looks
about that.
at it.
Question about that lovely thing right over there with the brown hair.
You mean Bonnie?
I didn't get her name. I only saw her eyes.
He sighs. She's been working here a year. Please, she's a good waitress. Please don't interfere with her work.
Well, I'm not interfering with anything. I was just curious.
Look, people
She
come
seemed-
over here all the time asking about her, with the similar looks and similar passings around of money as you are now. I would rather not have people do that. I'm not a pimp. I am a business owner. I used to be an adventurer.
And you assumed that I want her company. I was curious to see why she was so distracted with that man with the
The bartender
Instrument.
sighs and just kind of shakes his head. You already gave yourself away, lass.
How about just give me my drink then?
He passes over a drink to you, as basically trying to get you to go away. He's giving you these looks.
She'll just go back to the room then. Well, that bartender's kind of a dick.
I feel like we all are here.
So apparently, your deck is stacked against you, Hendrick, the woman that in which you seek. Apparently, many people come and ask for her favor, and I asked for some information, and he immediately thought that I was asking for her to, I don't know.
I have an interesting plan.
Oh boy.
If you need a distraction, I can always be that.
No, wait.
Very easily.
The bard comes wandering over again and points over at Hendrick. So, sir, I want to see what you can do with this. And he holds up his three-string lute. Let's see if you can do any better, considering you were challenging me on my lute playing ability.
Oh,
I don't think it was much of a challenge.
sure.
He
I
just
would like to-
kind of making his own music.
Sure. I take the lute. I quickly need to look up 2 of my instruments to see if they look in any way, shape like a 3-stringed lute.
Do you have a lute?
I am proficient in lyre, which is
Isn't lyre like a mini harp?
Yeah, it's a harp.
yeah.
Whereas a lute's
But it
like a
is
small
a string
guitar,
instrument.
so I kind of use it as guitar, banjo. I mean, my bard plays a banjo, so technically it's a retelling of a lute.
And I can play Dolminster, which is kind of like a guitar.
I don't know what that looks like.
It's like a fucking piano, isn't
no.
it?
Look,
Is it-
look it up.
Isn't that like a harpsichord or something? Wait.
I thought it was like a slide string.
I have no
what is it
idea
called?
what it looks like.
It looks kind of I don't know how to describe.
They really should instead list like stringed instrument, winged instrument, brass instrument,
Yeah.
that sort of stuff,
It-
or drum,
it's-
piano
it's kind
type.
It's a guitar which you play flat on your lap.
Yeah, it's like a.
Oh,
it's a
that thing! I
slide
know
string.
what that looks like.
Not-
Yeah, if you can play dulcimer, I would say you sort of can play this.
I'll try.
Maybe roll without proficiency.
Yeah,
Sure.
So it'd be a straight charisma, wouldn't it?
and apparently Gelmil has been trying to get your attention.
Oh, yeah, I know. He's trying to see if he can telepathically talk to her, and I'm thinking about
No,
it.
talk to you. 'Cause you block
Sure.
his mind.
You can telepathically talk to me as long as you don't do crazy shit. So I'll allow it for now.
Okay, yeah. That way he can
Just don't
communicate
do
you
crazy shit.
secretly. If he needs to be.
Oof, that's not good.
Oh.
Ooh.
I mean, it's only one worse than he rolled, so
Oh. He's gonna hold you against
Yeah,
it then.
that's
I mean-
still worse than what he played.
I am. But I'm also gonna say this though. Yeah, this isn't my preferred instrument, but it does have quite an interesting sound. Anyway,
I thought it was
What?
much better than before.
anyway, please. By the way, Gris, I wasn't playing an instrument. I was applauding how well he played.
I know.
With
That's
that-
why he's come back and is now challenging you.
Because I applauded him with how well he played. Okay, good.
He's not used to compliments.
Clearly.
Says a lot.
You seem to be quite proficient with this instrument. How would you like me to buy you a new one? Because this one
No.
isn't.
No, that's okay. He's giving you some funny looks now, and takes his instrument back, and starts heading off again.
This doesn't seem to be going well.
No, it doesn't.
Well,
Should I just go in and try to charm her with like persuasion, not the spell?
Well, I will tell you this. The bartender said that many try it, so if you're going to do it, turn it on hard.
Oh boy, why did you ask me for that?
Hendrick is gonna go in his pouch and take off like this powder thing, and he's gonna powder his face, and he's gonna cast Friends on himself
Oh.
to give him advantage on charisma.
Oh, why you do that?
Aha! And then he's gonna walk over.
Advantage on charisma.
Talon is going to watch this just
Yeah.
for entertainment.
Yeah, Will is also watching this.
Gamma's watching this and more, keeping an eye out for someone that might want to stab Hendrick. No! He's too focused on Hendrick.
Oh, I thought that was the charisma.
Hello, you two.
Relthor's just sleeping. Bonnie kind of, kind of looks up from, what she's doing at the bar, kind of glances over at you and says, "Oh, you again."
Yeah, hello, you two. I have something. I know something interesting about the both of you, and I just look at them intensely. You aren't quite what you seem to be, as most people are. But
She folds
you
her
two-
arms. I, sir, am a barmaid. You can ask my boss over there. She kind of gestures towards the bartender.
Sure, I know. As a my cat man, and a lord. I would love to have a talk with the both of you. If I'm not any kind of danger. I'm more of an
Annoyance, she suggests.
Ooh.
cousin.
Annoyance, she confirms. The bard kind of puts an
Don't-
arm
don't I-
around her and kind of
don't-
glares at Hendrick. She said,
Don't
the
I
lady
make this-
the lady asked you to leave her alone. Now please go.
I can't even make any checks. This is bullshit.
You can try making a check if you want.
Sure. I have advantage.
Oh!
God!
She
Come
drops
on.
her she drops her arm and looks back at him and says, "Well, he is a bit pushy, but maybe it's fair to hear him out."
You can come with me. I think we also have something to talk to. I say to Three Strings.
That is amazing.
Wow.
So, are you guys just gonna walk out the three of you just walk out the door?
Is there some like private quarters we could talk?
Like the VIP room we have?
Like the VIP
Is it-
room.
Is this a curtain, though?
I would like to keep this out of you guys' eyesight as well.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Good luck
Good
with
luck.
How
that.
far away are you?
You brought along some of the most sneaky people.
You brought along the most inquisitive and sneaky people.
Actually, there are some rooms up here that are soundproofed.
And one of those sneaky people are asleep.
Believe me, you
You know.
would love to hear what I have to talk about.
Gamma's gonna summon
She
a-
kind of like gives some looks towards towards him, and they both nod. It's like as long as the two of us are going together with you and not alone with you, and not me alone. She says, and starts heading this way.
All right.
I'll
Zern
Alright.
frowns a bit and looks towards his
30
his
feet on
sword.
the ceiling.
Spider.
Will is gonna drop his concentration on Hendrick and cast Pass Without a Trace.
Do I notice this?
Do we get
Uh,
just on him?
you could roll
I'm behind a
persuasion, but so you could roll perception, but at disadvantage because you're currently being distracted by two people.
No, do I notice the spell dropping on me?
Would you?
You might probably feel tingly.
You might feel a little bit less dexterous.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I suppose that would be a good explanation.
Is Will just doing pass without a trace on him?
Oh, it's only within 30 feet of him that he chooses.
It's
Sure,
the entire
you know
group.
what?
So basically,
Me and
Valthor's. Yeah.
No.
Talent.
Maybe I should have taken. Maybe I should have taken Faye on this. She couldn't sneak.
Time
So
to
she couldn't sneak at all.
No, she wouldn't. She's horrible.
Clank.
Clink, clink,
I'm
clink,
passing
clink, clink.
So-
pass without a trace on
No,
Ralphor, Talon, Biddy, and Galmil.
time to
Noise.
follow my
My
levitate.
spider.
I,
Take my spider with you.
I shall follow as I levitate.
though I would be scared that Vader would like.
Yeah, you're basically you have no chance of seeing any of them, but still roll a perception check with a disadvantage
It's. Oh, why disadvantage?
because you're being distracted by two people.
Nope, I don't know the shit.
That's a
Yep.
dirty 20 because of the plus 10 for the spider.
So,
35.
So yeah,
down for
23.
through.
No,
Beyond
yeah.
down
oh, yeah,
for
yeah.
through.
That is 23.
There is a spider. I have a deal with Gamil. He probably won't break his deal, so I'm fine with this.
Gamma is watching through
We're
the
following
eyes
you
and
in.
ears of the spider.
No, you're not following me in. Is the bartender gonna let? The bartender doesn't know.
the
Would
bartender's
Gordon
busy
have
with
a-
customers at the moment, and he has no idea what's going on over there.
Like before the door shuts close behind you, Will is there and puts a foot so it doesn't close and just
And then we
Ow.
just follow with
sneak there, fall.
behind.
Yeah,
You.
falls
Please
in.
don't- This is gonna ruin the whole plan. Okay. Okay. This is-
I'm just
Are
saying.
you
by
guys
the
actually
door.
stepping into the room with him?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so you're probably on the stairs over there listening in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Gamma's spider is watching and listening.
Alright, so, yeah, so there's no reason to move it to another room. So,
Is there?
yeah, so as the two of them walk you in and all that, they kind of glare at you. They kind of, like, you know, stare at you for a moment. One of them, you know, the bard kind of glares at you, and she kind of, like, takes you over here. And the... So you are kind of interesting, and you're from a local guild, aren't you?
Oh, I am from a local.
You can roll a
guild,
perception check, yeah, sure.
Though there is something more. There's something more connected between the two of us, or the three of us, if I should.
Yes, perhaps.
I'm gonna use the thing I got from the
Yeah,
from the frost.
I have a question for you. What's your surface stats right now, Hendrick?
No one can read them, motherfuckers.
Completely blank.
Sure, I'll let them
Actually.
in. I'm with my motherfucking shifter friends right now. I hope they won't stab me to death if I show them who I am. And I really hope this priesting guy is one of them, because I just made a bet on it.
Yeah. Well, as you're standing there staring at each other, the door over here opens.
Oh, what?
What?
And
Oh.
that strolls in.
Oh,
I don't know.
didn't think this would go this well.
Yeah, you keep thinking that. Not that your thoughts are any particular ability to read. You're some kind of shielder, but I know you're not one of us.
You say that as I change into him.
You kind of, well, you don't have the ability to change into that.
I do. I have a doll, and I can do that.
You can change into your original form only.
I can. That doesn't. It says I could use the ability I could use before I was a cat. Go.
It meant it as being able to change into the particular form, the particular form that you looked like originally.
Yeah, that. Oh, sure. I changed into my original form. Hey, nephew. How are you doing?
They are still not convinced, but they look like they're getting ready to attack you.
Ah, come on, guys. This is a bit overzealous.
You're
What?
lucky we
Well,
followed you.
Smitty, you can't hear anything but Will and Talon. You kind of hear what sounds like about to be a scuffle going on here.
I have one question before you stab me. Please indulge me, because I'm probably not gonna survive this. Where are the rest of you guys?
And
Right
they don't
outside the
say anything.
All right, I guess we're rolling initiative.
Hendrick
Besides
proclaims
me.
out loud.
Good thing I went to buy a rapier.
The door's not
Yep.
locked.
Oh, I'm gonna get
Oh, that's good.
changed. I'm
Oh,
fine.
yay.
What the
Ow.
hell,
Well done,
Billy?
Biddy.
I already used the spell slot. That's right. Oh, I got.
It'd be
I got.
higher if I didn't lose all my decks.
Hey,
Alright.
look. Hey,
I
look,
forgot.
Biddy. At least it's better than mine.
I can be like, fuck you, you can't hit me. I forgot about that. Wait, the Bart isn't one?
If he isn't transforming.
Okay.
Also, all this time, Biddy's just been hovering, levitating.
Yeah. Looks like you got Will. Talon. We're missing Talon.
I rolled
This is-
seven.
Did you hold on to your token?
Oh,
This
sorry.
is gonna
Because
make the
you're
rest
so
of the job a lot harder.
Well done, Hendrick. Messed up.
I rolled a 7 though.
I mean, not
You
really.
can update it to 7.
I mean, part of my
Also,
plan is
first
going
part-
to happen.
Alright. So poor Valthor is going to completely miss the fun here. Will, you hear that something bad's going on in there. You heard something about, Hendrick mouthing off towards some people, and now it sounds like they're about to kill him.
Hell.
Oh, I just realized something.
What?
I don't look like Hendrick.
You
Oh,
look
no.
like original Hendrick.
Yeah.
I haven't.
No one
I'm
knows
looking.
what the original Hendrick looks like. I do have a token for it, though.
Yep.
I'm gonna look for it.
No. Oh no.
All right.
I mean, Gamel saw you change, technically
Ne-
speaking.
he never. Yeah, you did. But you don't know who Hendrick really is.
Yeah,
That-
he
that's
doesn't know
not
what's going on.
Yeah, no, but that's the form that you would have been shifted into.
Oh, wait, what?
Based on based on the doll that you were given, that's the main one. Unless you're talking about the other one, at which point I do need a token for that.
I thought you meant it shifted me into the being that I originally was.
No. The one you looked like before you got the dice.
Oh, that was a shitty item. Okay. I thought my method. All right. I'm gonna go look back. I don't need my cat person anymore anyway. Okay, that's fine.
Well, your
So-
cat person's still under there because of you already rolled, and I didn't want to make you re-roll. But I wanted
it's fine.
the token for people to see in front of them.
I mean, no one is gonna kill me. I thought I looked different, and everyone was gonna presume they should stab me. This is fine. This is fine. This is so fine. Am I still bald?
Were you?
I mean, I wasn't anymore. I fixed that. That's true. No, forget it.
Yeah, hold on. So, what'd you originally roll?
7.
You also rolled a 7. Got it. So again, it's Will's turn. So what does Will do?
Right. The way to that room, I know, is through this door.
No.
And then-
There's a door right in front of where Biddy's standing. There's just a secret door that also is from in here.
Okay, so Biddy.
You're basically
Maybe
up
I'm
on you're basically up on the stairs that lead up to the door.
And I'm levitating at the
And, yeah,
door.
Biddy's levitating, so you can easily get underneath of him and open the door because it's not locked. It's just closed.
Okay.
It's not. To be honest, it's not shady anymore. You guys know everything.
No, they don't.
Don't tell them, Chris. you give them too much info.
Yeah,
It's
Gamel
flowing
is
like gold.
keeping this a secret.
I mean, I think Biddy knows what I look like.
So, Will, what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Talon also knew, I thought. I'm not sure.
Talon?
At this,
Yeah, didn't
I
you
think
know?
at this point, Will is just
No.
going to go. I
Oh.
think something went wrong. And
I'll
we
convince
might want to get in there and cast as a bonus action Shillelagh on my new club and stand ready for anything that isn't Hendrick to come out.
Oh god.
Oh, you're not going in?
No, I'm not going in. I'm not a front man. Do I look like I have a club?
Come on, Boardman, help me out here.
Go for the kneecaps!
We're fucked. Come on, help me.
Does Talon tell him
So
to
the
do
bard
it?
unsheathes his short sword and goes in to stab you.
Come on, we're bored. I'll take that damage. 4 damage is not worth cutting words. I'll cutting words the first doppelganger that tries to stab me though.
Yeah, the doppelganger comes. Well, they don't stab. They slam.
Whatever it does, it's -8.
Oh!
It has a -1 to hit me. Does it hit itself?
The second one. The second attack would hit.
It does, but it has a -1 on the first hit, and it was a natural 1.
That is true. But since it does have a weapon in its hand, it's not like it can go anywhere. It just kind of raises its arms, lowers them, raises them again, and slams you.
Okay. Ow!
Gelmill!
This
Yeah,
might
that's
end sooner than we thought.
Gonna go over here. 10, 20.
I mean, if I die,
And there's
I get.
upstairs over here.
There's a cool new backup character ready.
Beast.
Yay, beast. Phaedra has
30.
plans for when beast can.
Nah. Gam was like,
I was
Well,
hoping I could
this-
take Beast with me, but he's still in the hospital.
Yep, till
He's going
tomorrow.
to-
He's back out tomorrow. His neck repaired and everything.
Fucking
He can go back into fighting.
yeah, so he's gonna use his action and cast Mirror Image.
Alright.
So now there's 1 real Gamma and 3 fake
Yay.
Gammas just sitting
Ow.
on the stairs.
So now this third guy is gonna slam me 2 times.
Yes, the one that was Bonnie slams at you. Also misses. Arms up, arms down, then arms up again and slam. You're being.
Why do they always
Oh.
miss first? and then
Wait,
hit
no,
me?
no, wait. You're being flanked. So actually, yeah,
Oh no.
I mean, 14 still wouldn't hit, so.
yeah. The same with the other one. That's why it wasn't a nat 1. You're actually being flanked.
Yes.
Hendrick, what do you do?
Hendrick cries, and Hendrick has a splendid idea. He's going to take attacks of opportunity and stand over here. Hopefully he survives this.
Oh, that's 1 attack, 2 attacks.
Oh, this isn't looking good.
Yes, that's 20 just from them, and then there's the bard.
Oh no.
That's
I'm
24.
24?
Yep, altogether 24 damage in crude.
I'm still alive, motherfuckers.
You're bleeding and you're bruised. Oh, hell.
Jesus.
I have a solution. Y'all motherfuckers don't move no more.
Alright. So from out of the planks of wood on the ground, suddenly vines sprout up and start trying to entangle all their feet. Throw down a green square in that region. It can't go past the walls though.
Actually,
Ooh.
fit perfectly right there. That's 20-foot cube.
I got you, bitches.
There you go. Alright, so what's the DC on that?
It's a druid. Why is it a druid spell?
Because it
Fuck.
has to do with plants.
13.
Entangled. Second one isn't. So she gets entangled.
Can I cutting word? No, I can't cutting word saves. Why can't I cutting word saves? That's bullshit.
That's not how cutting words works.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. those two
And-
are like that. The other guy.
Please fail. Nope.
And the bard survived it. Yay, go bard!
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to be like, hell no.
That's not how you get out. They're right in front of the door right there.
Well, yeah. Can't I go through the door?
Yeah, the door right here, if you want. Or you can try to go to the door right here, but then you get hit in the face with by Will, who doesn't know who you are.
Ah, fuck.
Metagame.
I can
Gamma would
go.
have mentioned
I
that
can go
Hendrick
like-
changed
That's
looks.
Henrik
Yeah.
runs and goes like, guys, I have some weird people entangled. Please go kill them. I'm almost dead.
Will, from your perspective, a stranger has just run into this area right here.
I'm screaming. I'm
and
Oh, hey, look,
screaming.
it's Hendrick.
They don't recognize you immediately, but he is wearing Hendrick's clothing.
I am wearing Henrik's clothing, and I'm
What do you-
screaming that I have some people entangled in the other room, and
And
please help.
bashes almost right into Biddy.
I mean, I don't think I would listen to Galmel. He's a bit of creepy.
Please help me.
So I'm just gonna roll a wisdom
Um,
saving throw to see if I care to listen
Hold
to what you
on.
say.
Bonus action inspiration, Gamil.
I don't think you have time for that.
Um,
But yeah, no. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
yeah, I'm telling
Because
the truth.
he was holding an action before before your turn, which means that his turn trumps
Oh,
your
but I
turn.
missed.
I know. I'm just for Talon. That's what I'm.
He misses.
Yes, sir.
Fuck.
Yeah, so the little gnome tried to hit you with a club.
Whack!
Will,
Kneecaps.
Hey, now you know my name.
I promised you free dinner.
Oh!
Ow!
It's you.
Is that all that he asked was for free dinner?
He asked for a free stay in the tavern, which he already
Aw.
had. So I'm like, sure, here you go.
So the
Bless
Gamma.
his heart. Bless him.
I was like, sure.
Talon.
Okay, Talon, given her, like, checking it out, she's gonna be like, I think that is actually Hendrick. Well, this seems to be going well. Okay, and she'll run into the room, and then she is going to do insightful fight.
Yeah, you see two doppelgangers and the bard standing there.
She's going to insight the doppelganger, so
one?
it will be
The one that's entangled or the one that isn't entangled?
one that's not entangled. And so it's got to do a deception check.
Ooh.
That's
Oh,
20.
wow.
Wow.
So I then now get
One
to
versus
use...
natural 20. That is so perfect.
You know the ins and outs of this piece.
Yeah, so she's just like, she stands in the room and she's just like, okay, I gotcha. And then she just, she gets to use her sneak attack damage with her.
Mm-hmm. I would say it's a crit because he rolled a 1.
Oh my god!
That is
What
3
is
net
this?
20s.
Yeah.
You say.
Talon, you get GM inspiration.
Yay!
Oh,
Jeez. Net 20s.
what is
Good
your
lord.
luck
Please say the
today?
doppelganger is dead.
This is
No, they have a lot of
3
HP.
into natural 1.
Oh,
Right,
no.
this was-
You
I mean,
you basically
yeah,
managed to land that arrow right in that guy's eye, but unfortunately the arrow doesn't go quite back far enough to be an instant kill. But he is badly hurt from that. His blood and ocular fluid just gushes down on from the, on his cheeks and onto the floor and everything, or it, because I think doppelgangers are technically no gender.
And then
Biddy.
she'll
Oh, sorry, go ahead,
Just-
Paladin. I didn't realize you had more.
bonus action hide and turn around the corner.
All right, Biddy.
Please then go.
Remember,
I
don't
still-
stay in there. It's a bad idea if you stay.
Oh yeah, I forgot pass by the chairs. Thank you.
Nice. Talon is basically hidden in there.
I am the darkness.
Gamma, talk to the dad.
They're gonna be Batman now, Talon.
Yes.
Oh, you don't want them to.
I am Batman.
I mean, I want one alive because I need to know something.
Oh, well, that makes this more complicated.
I mean, I have one entangled.
Wait, what are we fighting?
Okay,
Shapeshifters.
Yes.
then. Grizz,
Yep.
if I'm levitating, does Entangle still... What's Entangle
No,
still get me?
entangled will not get you.
I mean, entangled already went off. I think so. I don't.
Yeah.
think
So
it,
basically, it's just anybody who's not levitating has reduced movement speed through the square, and one of them can't move at all.
Well, first off, this is the only way I'm gonna be able to do... Not stay in the room, is... First off, this.
Oh,
And
shit.
I have a 17 to my AC.
You go.
Then I'm gonna split in here. With my rapier.
Oh,
What is working out doing this?
Jesus.
It's because it's my one shot, and when it's a one shot that Hendrick organizes. Well,
It's your one shot, and therefore all dice are
And with
weighted.
my sword.
yeah.
That one. That was
Another?
it. That one misses.
Just
Then I shall float away.
Poor Ralthor. He's missing all this cool stuff. Yeah, Biddy, you don't even see Talon. Talon is completely invisible. Will, what do you do?
Wow. So not run in there is what Galmil told me.
Well, don't stay in there. You can go in there. Just don't stay.
Hmm.
I'm gonna cook them a little bit.
Of course you had
that
to
little
get a
chuckle.
little giggle. God damn it. I'm just gonna cut them. Yep. Mm.
Why must everything be concentration?
murder them all. Use moonbeam.
Hit them in the kneecaps.
I don't have Moonbeam prepared.
Ah, that was the
Excuse
only
me?
spell you needed to prepare today.
you tell me. I
That's
thought we were
really
going
my
to dinner.
It's my fault.
Bollocks, det här. Will is gonna like peek his head in and just go,
You
"Oh,
see-
fuck that!" And just
Doppelganger.
run past them under the table in here stealth.
Nope! Runs.
What? Well,
Like, ugh, annoying little things. And he just shrugs over the vines and goes out here to attack Henrik.
oh no,
Oh, no.
cutting words. I need to please someone. Oh,
Oh.
that missed.
Oh.
I'm
That was
gonna.
close.
Oh, how many Bart? I have 2 Bart dice left. I'm gonna cutting words the damage
10.
of this. I'm gonna cutting words the damage of the second one because the first one always misses. Shh.
That one to get there.
Oh, it's not on me. Fucking.
Galmill!
Can I kind of see, like, stand at the top of the staircase and see in there?
Well, currently the top of the staircase is blocked by both Henrik and the bard guy there.
Okay.
I mean,
Can
I'll
he
let him push back.
stand here and use this side of the spider that climbs through the door to see into the room?
Yes. You can use the spider for that. That is your familiar.
Please kill them all. Kill them.
So, see, I can now see in the room then. I'm blind to the staircase and deaf to the staircase.
It looks at enemy just smiling.
I'm going to cast a spell into that room that will. It'll take up from here to basically to the doorway. It'll basically fill this entire fucking room,
Okay.
essentially. I'm gonna cast Hunger of Adar.
Good. Good.
Ooh,
As we just
Ooh, boy.
hear, just see darkness, and you just hear some
Slurping.
soft whispering and slurping noises.
Nummy,
and
nummy, nummy,
all
nummy.
creatures that
Oh, that's cool.
How does that look?
Fucking hell.
How does what look?
Magic explosion in the room.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. So
So roll
any
for
creature that starts its turn
damage.
takes 2d6 cold damage. No save.
Oh, so it's not an immediate. All right.
Yeah, anything when they start their turn in there,
Okay,
they'll
so
take
what's the
2d6.
dexterity saving throw?
The dexterity saving throw is if they end their turn in there, and it's considered difficult terrain as well.
What's the start of their turn?
Just 2d6 cold. It doesn't seem to have a save.
All
It says
right.
anyone that starts there just takes 2d6
Okay,
cold.
so 2d6 first. Cold damage.
Also,
6.
She's restrained.
Yep, she is.
no life in the
She's
room.
going to try
And
strength.
and
So she can move, but of course she can't get out there anyway. She's still trapped. Roll the she can't use the dexterity saving throw because she's restrained. So roll the acid damage.
Number 10.
You
She's
hear,
being-
you hear the doppelganger screaming intensely.
As the tentacles rub all over her and start melting her. It's fine. Being digested.
they're all blind as well.
Hendrick.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast a third level Cure Wounds on myself.
Probably smart.
Yeah. Ah, that's so
So the
bad.
bard's the only one who can see anything. Push him in.
Alright, that was my action, and as bonus action, I'm gonna go like,
How long does that tentacle thing last?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Oh boy.
Concentration.
And it's acidic damage, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and I'm
Which
gonna
means
shout
that that can potentially dissolve the bodies.
we need
He
the
can drop
bodies.
He can drop the concentration.
Hendrick doesn't know that what's going on in there yet. He's busy healing himself.
I have a bonus action left. I'm bonus action like, hey Talon, stab them, but don't stab them too hard in the heart area. You can do this. You get bardic inspiration.
Cool. What is it? 1d what? 6?
8.
8. Okay.
It's up to a 1d8 on his bardic inspiration. Excellent.
And you can add it to damage. No, can you? I need to.
To
Talon.
hit, I think.
There is one doppelganger flailing around in the doorway that you can reach.
Well, given that I did insightful fighting, that will go for up to 1 minute because it.
And yes, it is the one you did insightful fighting on. I will in fact
So
mark
she's
it,
going to take out her short sword and she's gonna try to hit.
We need the bodies.
I mean, it's technically blind, so that would be an advantage.
16 damage.
And then to get away, she's gonna bonus action disengage.
Woohoo! Disengage. Gotta love it. Of course, being blind, I think that negates the reaction time anyway.
Oh, I didn't realize it was blind. I had
Yeah.
a key. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Biddy!
I need.
Well, I wasn't told to keep it alive, so I'm gonna kill it.
I mean, I don't need it alive. I need the bodies in like sort of a piece.
And currently it's in an acidic tentacle fog.
Well, don't blame me if this one kills it, but
You won't have all the
That's a
bodies.
miss.
Have one.
I mean, I need as much whole bodies
That's a
as I can get. Reasons.
and I shall float away.
Will, what do you do?
Oh, bollocks. Alright, can I step... Oh, you know what, if I can attack from here, I'll do it.
Bop it.
Bop.
Yep.
It. Smack it.
Boop!
Do it.
Yeah.
I smack his knee.
You hear the doppelganger cry out and buckle. It looks like it's about to fall over.
And
Please
then
don't
I'll...
go all the way.
And then I'll use the rest of my movement to get up on top of the table and stand with my club at ready.
You see a spider underneath the table.
So the bard turns away from Hendrick, even though he's right next to Hendrick, and tries to stab Galmil.
I'm gonna roll a d6 or a d20 because mirror image is not a concentration spell.
Yep.
Oh, that is a wrong command apparently. That misses.
Nice.
My shatters.
You're down to 3 mirrors.
Too bad.
The doppelganger dies immediately because it only had 1 hit point left. You don't even need to roll.
But it doesn't take the cold damage. Only on the first.
Oh, only on the no. This would be the first turn for it because
Hey, cool.
see where it
Oh,
is
yeah.
in the So it immediately
Chris.
drops dead and is apparently being dragged in by those tentacles.
Wait, cold damage wouldn't be a problem, Grizz.
Yeah, but the tentacles that are going to try to eating it.
Yeah, the tentacles are technically
Oh.
eating the body. They're acidic. So the tentacle
Oh.
after cold damage kills it, the tentacles wrap around the body and begin dragging it wherever Galmil sends his dead bodies.
Galmiel, please.
Oh, you want me to drop it?
I need the bodies for a reason.
All right. And now you can see in the room again.
Alright, so the tentacles go away. There's a little bit of acidic scurrying on this guy's body, but this thing's body, other than that, it's still okay. Is the entangle still there?
It should be. It shouldn't affect that.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Should still be there.
Now then, you, Mr. Three Strings, that's a very funny name. Could you look at me for a second? I want you to stare into some madness. That's my last spell slot.
Oh, warlocks. I'm sorry.
Ooh!
So he's
Ouch.
just gonna fall down laughing. He'll be fine until someone hits him.
He'll be fine.
Let's see, Doppelganger is still probably trapped.
Please be still trapped. Please be.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
She manages to shake that off. She's no longer blind because of the spell. And
she's
she
still
can now
slow.
move. Yep. 10, 20, that. She looks. It looks down at the body of the other one and seems to be quite upset at that. Hendrick!
This dude in front of me is laughing crazily.
He's coughing crazily on the ground. He's completely vulnerable.
so
do you
I
do?
think I can just, like, step past him without
No,
opportunity.
yeah, that would be past there. Yeah, like that.
Oh, I don't think I want to be here. But sure.
Yeah, you can't get into this room here from where you were trying to step. You're at the top of the stairs.
Oh. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast sleep in the area that I only hit the doppelganger.
All right, make a roll.
Why not? Second level. Go.
Oh,
Please.
Oh,
35.
nope, that just misses.
Oh,
Oh no. Why does
more than 35 HP left on this doppelganger.
And then I'm
That's good
gonna
information.
cry,
rise in the free action.
and
Cry is
Gonna-
absolutely a free action. You can cry.
That's what I said.
Very much so.
I thought you
and
said
I'm-
not a reaction. Hey, Ralph, are you okay over there?
Willie's like,
that's,
I feel like we forgot someone.
that's it. That's it. That's my act.
Talon, what do you do?
So how big is this doorway right here? Like, I can't see Pink. I can't see Bunny from there.
You can see
where-
you can see a body laying there, and no, you can't see the doppelganger that used to be Bonnie.
Will
Over
is
here.
pointing at the one by the door that this is
Yeah,
not
but Will
found.
Will has a good enough angle to see it, so.
I'm like, it's there!
So she'll roll up. Can she see Bunny from? Or
Yeah,
step on top of the body? Okay.
and yes, you can step on top of the body.
Oh, well, that's happening.
Use bonus action inside check to get sneak attack again.
What you think I'm doing?
Oh, this
Yeah.
shit
Don't
right
tell
here.
her how to play her character. What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to help.
It's all good. I'm just being
Ouch!
sassy.
How do these things keep losing their insight? Check on
Wow.
that.
For being a doppelganger, they have very
Deception.
poor deception.
I'm totally
They have
not
a
a
friggin-
doppelganger.
They
Yes,
have a
I
freaking
am your
+6 to their doppelganger.
Why,
Ooh,
yes, I am
does
you
hit her.
from the future.
Yeah, you don't want to say that. That's actually a possibility in one of my games.
Oh.
You could run into yourself from the future.
But
Well, that just means that I live longer.
Or more likely, you're going to run into yourself in the past and realize that, uh-oh. Talon, do you have anything else you can do this time?
Nah, she's not gonna do a. Yeah, she can't.
Okay. Biddy. What do you do,
alright.
Biddy?
I shall
You
back
floating demony thingy, you.
up. I shall back up Talon by floating over next to her.
At some point, is Biddy going to want a cure to his condition, or does he not mind now being a dwarf demon? Who doesn't, who because of the enhancements doesn't look like he's a dwarf other than the beard.
He's still gonna go down with that thing, but other than that, he's perfectly fine with how he is at the moment.
Yeah. Like I said, this form would actually suit, in some ways, Fawn better, simply because it fits with Fawn's now evil characteristics.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead. Stabby, stabby.
And
Ooh. Now I can put her to sleep.
is it still alive?
7. Yep. She's looking like she's starting to flag there, but she is still alive. And you can of course hear the laughter coming from the guy out in the hall. Action surge. You get her for 5. And miss her the next time.
It shall float away.
Attack of opportunity from the doppelganger.
I'm fine with taking damage.
She slams you for 10 hit points. You just feel basically her arm reach out and go smack right into your face as you float backwards.
Ping pong.
I got a question. How many attacks do rogues get?
One.
I think I have 1. Unless you're doing 2 wielding.
Yeah,
They
I'm
make
gonna do
one good attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
And I have action surge, so I make 4 attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually get your bonus action back too, which is ridiculous.
That's why I like
Yeah.
Bard College of Swords. You can do 2 weapon fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Will.
Well, this is
Stop
not this, you know.
She's looking like she could just take one good hit and she'll be on the floor.
Hit her in the kneecaps.
Or it,
Scary.
rather. 'Cause, again, doppelgangers actually have no gender in and of themselves. They need to they need to basically have a kid with something else. So
Yeah.
I walk in, attack from here, and then walk.
you're be attacking at disadvantage because you're you're not only standing on a dead body, but you're in Talon's space, so you'd be at disadvantage. Okay, you go into the vines. Yeah, so you're good there.
Vines love him.
Yeah, he's a druid. He's fine with vines.
Well, actually, at level 6 in this particular class, I can walk through magical vines like that.
So yeah, they don't affect him whatsoever.
But I'm not level 6 yet.
Well, all right.
Soon.
It doesn't really matter because it's just one extra walking thing anyway.
Whack!
And she goes down.
Another kneecap.
She goes down, slams her head, blood leaks out of everything, and you can tell that she's dead. Or it's dead, rather.
Oh, disgusting.
We need to tie this guy up.
Well, he's gonna be there for hopefully a little bit. He gets to save at the end of his turns.
Did that save?
Ooh, that's a save.
He screams, "No!"
Oh, don't worry. I have a special friend for you.
Galmil, what do you do?
I suggest not moving. If you don't want to. Melt. He's gonna basically just kind of hold his space so the bard can't get past him.
Alright.
But he's gonna bonus action Shillelagh. And if he tries to get past him, he's gonna bop him in the face with his
Got it.
cane.
Hendrick!
Hendrick is gonna try something. I'm gonna try and charm him. He's an elf, so he gets advantage, but he would already get advantage, so let's
Who are
see.
you trying to charm?
The
Who
bard.
would I be trying to charm? There's only one person worth charming, right?
And you realize immediately as you attempt it that it doesn't work. This guy's immune to charm.
He's one of them. Get him.
Spider's also going to use its move and crawl across the
Talon, what do you do?
Oh, I would have stepped
And
here.
do you guys drop? Do you drop the entangle spell at this point?
Sure, there's no reason to keep it.
All right.
So she'll just do the same thing. She'll do insightful
All right.
fighting.
Actually, he'd be using the
Me.
perception on this. Ooh, this time it actually worked.
So then she'll just do a regular attack then with her short.
Blood trickles down, covering his clothing.
And that's it.
Biddy, you're kind of a room away from them now, since the only entrance is right here.
Is this not a door?
I'm not treating it like a door, since we treated this like a door into this room. So, and there's stairs right over here. So, therefore, that is only an Escher door.
Okay. I'll just float on in. Float over the body. And I really can't do much with everyone in the way, so
All
that's
right.
my turn.
Will, what about you?
Should I knock him out?
It might be a good idea.
I'll just pass through everyone. See, 5, 10, 20, 15, 20, 25. I would be sharing my space with the spider.
Well, the spider's on the ceiling.
Oh. I mean, if... You know what? No, Will is just going to use disengage. And stand next to... under the spider. Down the staircase. With a club at the ready.
Actually, you can't, because the only door is blocked by the bard. You can't disengage past an enemy.
Ah, right. Well, now I'm in conundrum.
You can't do a sliding punch, nut, distract him.
I would allow it.
It's a no.
You're a gnome. I can allow it.
Shillelagh the nuts.
And then get past him.
Run past with it. Not this again. I'm running past. I'm making an attack. I'm trying to get past him.
Yes, if your attack lands, it would be at disadvantage, because Talon's in the way, and Talon's not too big. Hendrick's also in the way. But if you make the attack with disadvantage on this guy, I'll say that you knock him away from the door just long enough for you to get past to where the spider is.
I aim for the nuts.
I aim for the nuts.
No, you basically go for it. The guy blocks you back, and you're stuck about here.
Damn it.
The bard kind of looks over at the gnome and says, "What? You think this is my first day?"
Well, clearly you're not a baby.
And he looks at his options and grimaces. He looks down at the two bodies, one of which the gnome is standing over, and turns to attack Galmel since you're in the way. And attempting to basically attack you with a short sword to push you out of the way so he can get down the stairs. And misses. You can use your attack now if you want, Galmel.
Okay.
The one that you
I'm gonna
saved
have
on.
Magical Cane. Bop! Oh, missed.
Missed. And now it's your actual turn, and you can try it again.
Oh. I liked what the gnome was doing.
Nut punch with a cane. That's awesome.
Crack!
Yes!
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, that's disabling. Let's see. Constitution saving throw for this guy. Oh, no, he's saved!
Oh,
he
man.
winces badly from getting hit in the nuts, but apparently because he's a doppelganger, that really doesn't count because he technically isn't...
Call me a nutcracker now.
I mean, technically the nuts are just a facsimile in some certain ways.
I don't think a doppelganger will be stupid enough to make sure he has extra pain in the nuts.
Yeah, Hendrick.
Not
Hendrick
going
has
for the
a
realism.
smart but stupid plan. He's gonna grapple with the other part, and he's gonna use cutting words to lower his athletics roll
Okay.
or acrobatics roll. Oof.
And you
Oof.
miss.
He needs to make a roll with the -8 modifier. It's a contested roll.
What roll again? Athletics?
Athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, that's a 3.
Yeah. He is grappled.
It looks pathetic.
Yeah, it does.
It's a pathetic grapple. But
It's like
hey,
one of those little fights where the two people are just kind of slapping each other but with the back of their hands. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when they're just going... You've probably seen pictures of that.
And I use my movement to drag him into the room.
Talon, do you allow him past?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, because you're technically in the door.
Yeah, sorry.
And I go like, I got you now, you faker.
Talon, what do you do?
Are we keeping this one alive?
I kind of need to know where his 2 other friends are, but I don't know if he will tell me.
Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. She'll walk up, and I assume that Hendrick is got. How do you have him, like by the arms, or are you chokehold? What are you doing?
Don't think it's. I think it's neither. I have him like flimsy with the clothes, like it's like bad. I barely have holds.
Think about it. It's two little birds, grappling each other. You just imagine how that looks. You know, 2 of the pathetic kind of bards instead of the awesome bards.
Well,
I'm an awesome bard. I'm just not.
No, you're
this
not.
kind.
Not in the athletics kind, at least.
So she's gonna take her dagger and she's gonna flip it pommel side up, and she's just gonna go for a head crack.
All right. roll for the attack. Okay. We're going against Constitution, and you knock him out.
See, that's.
Hey, look, somebody else is asleep.
All right.
Okay. How are we gonna clean this mess up? How far is it from here to our tavern? How long would that
This
walk
is
be?
Castle Ward. You're in what, South Ward?
Yeah. How long would that run be?
That's a bit, especially with the streets so crowded.
How far are we from an abandoned building?
Roll a 1d100.
So I'm just gonna put the spider over here then, because he's. Oh. So I could just-
Biddy's also gonna
There's
look for
probably
anything.
one about, 2 streets
Biddy wants
over.
expensive Biddy wants
But
expensive
you're not
stuff.
sure because you don't really come to this area that much.
I'll put everyone in the bag of holding, and we're gonna go to an abandoned building.
Do you guys accept being thrown into a bag of holding? Wait a minute, does any of you have a bag of holding?
I mean, the double gangers, not the.
Alright, so you just shove the doppelganger bodies in there. What about the bard?
I'm also gonna shove him in there.
Alright.
And, I'm gonna keep track of time.
Everybody roll a perception check.
Oh, perception.
Oh, Guillermo
Alright.
got a nat 20.
So you notice several
Noise.
spots of blood on the floor. What do you do? And,
Yeah,
and you're hearing
check.
footsteps coming this way.
As I hear the footsteps, I'm gonna make myself look like the
Oh,
bard.
God.
I'm
Will-
gonna cast major image and make it look like the floor is clean.
Okay.
I,
And
I'm just gonna go over here.
So
And
and
the
hold on.
and the bard girl are sitting over here.
Hold on. Will is still has the pass without a trace thing. So
35.
first of all,
Uh,
Druidcraft is gonna make the room smell good, and then it's gonna hide.
So just as a note, Hendrick, Gamma is currently
So-
looking like the bard.
if you have pass
Sure,
without trace, I'm just gonna be really
uh,
high. I'm just gonna hide.
So Durand comes up and sees Galmil. Galmil, you look like 3 strings, yes?
Yep, I am 3 strings.
So
yeah.
Daz says, "Oh, 3 strings. There you are. I thought you and Bonnie went up this way with one of your guests."
Yes, they're having a private conversation.
All right. I was just making sure that everything was okay up here.
Of course, nothing could be better.
Good, good. He frowns as if he senses something's off, but he isn't getting a whiff of it because apparently Galmil is a master at deception. And he heads off.
He's
Yes.
Tar.
Yes. Everything is fine, my fellow human.
Yes, human.
Wait, I'm quickly gonna get the bard out, and I'm gonna so that he doesn't suffocate. Guys, I'm quickly gonna go check something. Hendrick walks over to the bartender. No, I'm gonna take someone. Yeah,
If you're going anywhere, I'm gonna follow.
yeah, sure. I'm gonna go to the bartender. I'm gonna go. Hey,
Are you still looking like this, or do you revert back to Catman?
I'll revert back to Catman. Why not?
Alrighty.
I got rid of my token because I thought I wasn't gonna be.
Oh, I got rid of that token. No worries.
I think
Okay.
we're all stealthing out of the room whilst he's getting distracted.
Bartender. I kind of need your help. Would you quickly come?
Oh,
for a
I
second?
see. That's what you meant by you got rid of that token. Oh, never mind. The token's
Yeah.
still there. You just got rid of the picture.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I was quickly gonna ask. Could you please? I really need some help. Could you just please for a
Yes?
second come with me? I need
Why?
to. It's important. It has to do with your barista.
Roll deception or persuasion check.
It's really important.
Give me 1 second.
Go on, Hendrik, you can do this. This is why you were made, to do this kind of bullshit.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
Biddy's
joy.
just levitating behind you.
GM is suspecting that you guys are going to get banned from the yawning portal before the adventure into the place where you have to use the yawning portal to get there. Because you're right above the place you need to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see.
I kind of have something to do before that happens, so... Yeah.
Ugh, god damn it.
Yes.
He sighs loudly. Fine, what is it?
Come, I'm gonna
He
ask
picks up
him
he
to-
picks up his blade just to be on the safe side and follows you.
I'll ask him to come up to the stairs with me towards this room.
Again, why? He says, standing there.
There's something wrong with her, and I don't quite know what it is. You own this establishment, so maybe you know what's going on.
He sighs. So many adventurers. Grumble, grumble.
When he
They
gets
pay the
in-
bills. Blah 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 blah. He's grumbling under his breath. Go on.
when he gets into the room, I'm gonna cast charm person.
Oh boy. He's going to kill you guys eventually.
Does it work?
First off, that would work, but hold on.
There's nothing
Actually,
wrong in that room.
there is he has advantage on spell checks. So give me a second. What's the DC on charm person?
15.
1 second.
Why doesn't it work?
Wait, is that wisdom or charisma that goes up against?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Charisma, because it's a charisma spell.
Alright, so he actually saved on that because he has advantage. And he's now glaring at you, Henrik. It's like, what? How dare you? And he pulls up his sword. That's it, you're banned! Get out!
Hey, sir.
Sure thing. I'll go.
I better not catch you in the yawning portal again. You're out of here. And he points at Henrik.
Did you know that some of your people were
Out!
doppelgangers?
Out! He doesn't seem to be caring. He's like, telling you to leave that room. You can't get out that way.
Oh, I have everything I want in my bag, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just leave.
Duran is now yelling at you, and he has completely banned Hendrick from ever coming back in here again.
I mean, he has banned Cat Hendrick from ever coming back again.
Yeah, that's fair.
He doesn't know shit. I can be human Hendrick. I can be Kobold Hendrick. Who knows who I'll be tomorrow?
That might be your only saving grace at this point, because currently Duran hates you.
That's fine. I got what I came here for.
Three Strings is escorting him out.
Yeah. We'll run to the nearest abandoned building before the guy in the bag suffocates.
Are you opening the bag at all?
Only if I'm sure he needs to.
Alright. Give me an intelligence check and an athletics check.
Yeah. Can intelligence be investigation?
No, it has to be intelligence.
Okay. He's suffocated and oh, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, that was your intelligence. Yeah. You misjudged the amount of time it takes you to get to the abandoned building.
I mean, I'm very fast though.
Especially since you've no idea where the abandoned building is.
I am super fast though.
It doesn't matter. You have no idea where the building is. You completely misjudged the time on it.
Quick, just make
Oops, wrong one.
make a building abandoned.
No. Okay.
Gamma can do that.
How many did I need it for the normal? Three, just right?
What?
Did I need? I needed a certain amount to get like what I really wanted, or was it I needed a bigger amount to get what I really wanted?
No, you said you'd be rewarded if you got a bigger amount, and you'd at least be given what you wanted for 3.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Alright, so you get to the abandoned building, you open up your bag of holding, and discover that the bard has suffocated, and he's reverted back to doppelganger form. So, there are 3 doppelganger bodies in your bag.
Okay. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Today we were hunting for doppelgangers. I have an informant. I have a... how do you call it? I have ordered a detective to work under me and inform me of weird things he saw happening in this town. And today he told me that there were some doppelgangers.
Okay.
And I wanted to... He knew of the one that was the barmaid. That's why I wanted to have a private conversation with her to find out how many there were and where they were. But as you saw, it kind of
went horribly wrong.
Yes, that was the word I was looking for.
Fuck that.
And that happened, but we did something good. We got rid of 3 doppelgangers who were up to no good.
In our neighborhood.
Well, technically not in your neighborhood. It was in the castle ward. You live in, North Ward? South Ward? I can never remember which ward you guys are in.
I can't either.
The Metro Ward.
Oh.
The North Ward.
It's either North Ward or South Ward. I can never remember.
I think it's North Ward.
I'm almost certain it's north.
Pretty sure it's north.
Yeah, I think it's north because that's where all your tokens were earlier. But yeah, Castle Ward is where you're at currently. That's where the yawning portal is.
So I'll get back to you guys for the payments, and I'm gonna go to my detective friend to see if he has anything new.
Are you taking the bodies to your detective friend, or?
I mean, I opened the bag. I got the board out, he was dead, so I put him back in, and I'm just taking the bodies with me.
All right. Do any of you guys follow him to said detective?
Yes.
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 It looks like you're not gonna have any choice but to bring them with you.
This is a paid job.
yeah.
I will not leave without
I don't want you to die.
proper payment.
I won't die. Everything is fine now.
Well, I mean, you're just gonna
I'll
fuck
give
it up again.
Biddy a bag of gold. I give Talon a smaller bag of gold and a teddy bear.
Kelma looks confused.
I say to Gamel, yeah, you're free to stay now. You completed your task. Raffle will do shots when I get back. Good job, guys.
I don't want to.
I gotta go.
Hendrick,
Wait
Ralthor.
a minute.
Hendrick.
Yes. You guys don't need to know more than you need to know. I thought we had an agreement.
Hendrick seems very shady unless he wants to roll deception.
The
I
only
mean, yeah.
agreement we had was that I would just keep quiet about this, not that I would excuse you just leaving.
I mean, for one, Will shouldn't be here for this. That's just number
What?
one. Believe me, you don't want to know what's gonna happen.
Oh.
Talon is looking at the teddy bear in her hand, and she's just like, "We did not agree with it."
Believe me, I'll explain it to you later.
You'll
If you're
explain
not-
it to me now.
I cast Shillelagh on my club. I just look at
It's-
Hendrick while clapping
No,
it in
no
my
getting
hand.
out of this, Hendrick.
Talon?
We need answers now.
Talon?
Yes.
It's a changeling doll.
I don't know what that is.
It means, Chris, would it work what I'm trying to propose now?
You would have to ask the guy who sent it to you.
I'll get back. I'll just say that it works that way, and I don't know.
He is lawful good. I don't think he'll help you once he's found out what you're up to here.
No one knows what I'm up to.
He's a Fey King. He knows things.
No one can
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows.
No.
Oh god.
Chris,
He knows.
I gotta tell you something. Divination,
He knows if you've been bad or good.
Chris,
Sorry.
I have a
Couldn't
very
help
different
it.
item.
But
I have a very different item which says divination magic doesn't work on me.
it's not divination magic. There's someone someone else around. It has eyes and ears on you and reports back to
Okay.
him. Therefore, he knows.
If you guys want to know believe me, you guys don't want to know what's gonna happen. I'm just telling you this right now. It's kind of I hired you guys to come help me today, and that's what you guys did.
Hendrick,
Yes.
listen. Either you tell me now, or I'm gonna have to spend the rest of the night chasing you.
Okay.
And you'll never know if you lose me.
I didn't only went there to doppelgangers.
You say that again?
I
Ooh.
went there to catch the doppelganger. To find out if there were more or where they were.
I guess I have to roll an insight.
I mean,
Hendrick?
that
I'm
part that part is true. I haven't gotten to which part you need to insight yet.
Yes, but why do you not want us to follow you?
I'm getting to it.
Uh-huh.
I
Go on.
got these items, these
Mm-hmm.
specimens,
Uh-huh. Specific word, yes. Mm-hmm.
for someone who would like to use their parts to make something.
Uh-huh.
Fine so far.
Fine.
Sounds cool. I'll come with and check it out.
And in return for giving this person these parts gonna give me back something I've lost.
Well, I don't see anything wrong with this.
And
No.
thing that I lost is very personal and private.
Oh, there's no secrets between friends.
Actually, they're not kind of
Yeah.
I have a lot of
Also,
secrets.
Hendrick, may I just butt in for a second? What happened to the whole powwow we had in the basement about no secrets?
I just don't think Phaedra and Shuri will like what's going to happen with these creatures.
Hendrick,
And what's going to happen exactly?
I don't know.
Hendrick.
Yes.
So what if I just were to go back to the tavern now and tell Phaedra and Shiori that you're doing something they wouldn't like?
Yes, 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 yes.
Then, my friend Gamil,
Yeah.
you would
No,
be...
that was Will talking.
Oh,
I'm sorry, your
Will.
voice is crispy.
I'm sorry. Will.
Down here again.
That would make me very sad. That's why I was kind of willy-nilly on recruiting you for this stuff.
Well, you
No.
have hurt my feelings by not sharing the truth.
The thing
Can you
is,
understand how I feel about this?
I mean, to be fair, some things are private and shouldn't be shared.
Hendrick,
Oh yes, that's the guy rummaging through our heads.
I've stopped thanks to a deal I've made, yeah.
yes, what was it? What,
Mr.
did you wanted
Shepherd.
to say something?
yes. I will happily just leave it here if, and
Yes.
only if, you triple the payment.
I could triple the payment.
Oh. You're doing the mistake of
Jesus
negotiating
Christ.
pay in front of all your employees.
I will triple all of your payments.
Oh no.
I want. I
Camus was
want gold
confused
done.
how you triple his payment.
Yeah.
You just get to stay longer. That's it.
I will hold you to that. Talon will say from the shadow.
Who
Hendrick,
will I?
remind me, I don't think you offered to pay me anything. I came here out of my goodwill.
How about this? I'll take Will with me.
I'm willing to accept that.
Will
Well,
and only Will.
How about my special friend?
No, it's a creepy spider. No.
Wow.
What, so only Will's allowed with you?
Don't worry. I shall not
I mean, if you can't
let him out
trust
of my
Will,
sight.
who would you trust?
How about Phaedra?
Oh, that would be. I would have also be. That would also be acceptable. Yes.
Getting Phaedra involved isn't. How about
boy.
I stay here and you guys go get Phaedra?
Aha. Yeah. Nice
That's
try,
funny,
Hendrick.
Hendrick.
All right.
Guys, did you not notice there's everybody roll a perception check, except for Galmel.
How about this, guys?
Will, you notice the spider? Okay, yeah. Anybody with a 15 or above immediately notices, even in this conversation, notices the spider crawling out of Galmil's mouth.
I'm gonna cast friends on myself and I'm gonna persuade them. Like, come on, guys, this is something really personal to me.
Let me ask you about that spell, Hendrick. How do
27.
you cast it?
That's a good question.
Because is it a somatic material?
It is.
It is somatic, and do I notice him casting this spell?
I mean, I apply a small amount of makeup to my face. Is that normal?
He's
Is
probably
that...
powdering his cheeks and putting makeup on his fur, so no.
Well, I see him doing this earlier when he was going to go and persuade a certain tavern lady?
Probably.
Say it out loud.
In that case, I'm going to take my chances.
Okay. How?
Oh!
Okay.
No
How?
magic amongst friends.
Okay.
But I'm using
I'm-
magic right now.
I'm
Says the man that
just.
looks not like Galmo.
Your
Well, I'm a
magic's fine.
hypocrite.
Magic's fine.
Guys, well,
Hendrick,
other thing,
shame on you.
guys, like, so don't get me wrong, but like, I need to go talk to my supplier, and the merchandise is going.
Yes.
Can you? I
but
thought we
now-
agreed on something.
But now
you guys are-
both me and
Yes,
Talon
but-
will join you. That's part of the
Yes,
deal
but
now.
now more has happened.
What has happened more?
Well, you've been talking a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I talk a lot all the time.
Yes, but you also seem extremely nervous with us following you.
Very.
And that comes with
This is
cost.
hilarious, people on
Until I
Twitch.
take you guys
This
for
is
a job,
hilarious, especially what's about to
job in
happen once they
secrecy,
get in there.
and I feel like you guys aren't following whatever you guys agreed to.
It
Oh,
may
I
not
have
end
not
well.
spoken a word to the guild. Have I?
All right. Do you all of you want to come, right?
Secrets are safe. with me.
Ralph
I've given
just
my word.
shrugs.
I mean,
and
if you
says,
just told us what you were doing, then we'd be fine. But you're being super
It's
fucking
totally-
shady, right?
That's exactly.
All right.
We'll-
I'll
perfectly
tell
fine.
you guys. I'm gonna harvest some of these organs, and I'm gonna sell them to someone who is
Okay.
going to return something to me which I have lost a long time ago. I mean, not that long, but still,
And you
Oh,
said this was very personal item.
it is.
And could I just ask you what it is? You can whisper in my ear. I won't tell anyone.
It isn't an item. It's a part of me.
Oh, interesting. I mean, that's perfectly safe. I don't understand the issue.
I mean, if it was part of you, then I suppose it's yours and I shouldn't judge you.
So, will all of you please let me go on my way so I can make the drop off?
As long as you come back safe, I don't have an issue.
Hendrick starts sprinting away.
Oh,
And,
don't sprint away.
Well,
The
that,
merchandise,
yeah, this,
the merchandise is going bad, people. I need to
Alright.
go.
It's decaying.
It's decaying.
If you
it's
sprint away,
21.
you're just gonna create more caution and more
Sure.
suspicion.
So anybody who technically wants to follow Hendrick, come to second roll 20 group.
Oh, I'm here. Okay. Oh, she. Okay. Okay.
I already rolled stuff a long time ago.
Yep. Yeah, there's a whole
No.
bunch of them following you to the basically, here's what you guys see when you follow him. I'm guessing Evil and Sky are not following. Okay. So, you come to what looks like a rather unremarkable looking door on the outside in the Troll Skull Alley. You're almost right next to home. But the door, so the only thing that distinguishes it is a orange and black sign featuring a cat's eye. The door appears to be locked, but Quentin knows what to do here. Just a minute! A voice comes from the other side. And after a few clicks, the door opens to a man wearing a nice sharp suit and smoking a pipe. He smiles out at Quentin and then looks behind him and says, "Oh, you have brought quite a crowd. I take it these are the fine folks who assisted you in your mission? Unless you're telling me that there is no, nothing that can be done."
Just
They
straight up
did,
see.
but I prefer it if they wouldn't follow me.
Yes, of course. Well, you might not
Please let me
enjoy
in.
what's going to happen next. And if you do come in, you will have to keep what you see to yourselves. It will not be the most pleasant of things.
entrance. That's okay. Great. I'll just go in and I'll go to whatever room there is prepared for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, he takes you towards a back room with a few noticeable sigils on the floor. Says, "Okay, so where are the bags?" he asks.
I'll just drop out the three bodies. I
He
haven't had
sighs
time.
hard. Oh, joy. I really hoped that you were going to put the bodies back into that bag after you have finished removing the articles from them.
Sure, I'll dispose of them later. I just didn't really have the time or the place to do it. The moment
we
I
walked
prepare the
behind him.
bodies. I'll start the procedure now, and I'm just going into my bag of holding. Guys, why? Why, oh why? Do you guys need to do this to me? Right now.
Because you're being a sneaky shit.
I'm not, I literally told you what
You
I am
then
going.
ran. You then sprinted.
Yeah, as you
Had
can
you
see, the bodies
quickly
are
walked.
fucking
Had you
decaying.
not, if you didn't just sprinted, I would have left it at that.
Are you guys happy now? Can you leave now?
Now, I think I want to sit and study this.
Fine, I'll leave.
Is Talon hidden with her 39 stealth?
The other guy literally pointed all of you out.
Yeah,
Did he just-
but then again, he wouldn't have. He might necessarily have noticed you. He noticed a couple people with him because it's impossible to hide everybody walking into a place. But one or two of you with like the two with the highest scores can easily be hidden. But I'm thinking in this case, like Will and such and Biddy are visible. But like Talon with her 39 stealth, no, Talon is not seen.
Sure,
Right.
I'm walking out now.
Okay.
I'm
Going back to roll 20.
Alright.
Could I just ask this?
Mm-hmm.
Because of my passive without a trace concentration on the people I've cast it on, would I be able to tell where Talon is?
Actually, I don't think so. I don't think that's quite how Pass Without a Trace works.
All right.
And
In
she would
that-
still have a 22 from you.
Yeah.
I would have a 29 without it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's 39 with it, so that's an amazing roll there.
In that case, I'm just gonna look at Hendrick and go, secrets, and just walk out. At least now I know you weren't lying.
Yeah, I will.
So Vincent kind of lets out a sigh of relief, and it's like, good. That's much better. Now, please procure the organs, and I shall summon my friend to help us.
Sure. Would this be sleight of hand rolls or?
No, this is a medicine with advantage because you have that. You bought
Oh
that
yeah,
kit.
that's right. I'll just roll
Poor
it.
Talon. She's gonna be seeing stuff that she might not want to be seeing.
Yeah, it's her choice. Good thing I
Alright.
have advantage.
1 organ, 2 organs. Now for the third. Oh, the third one unfortunately breaks in half. Wait. Break inspiration. Yes. All right, you managed to cure all 3. You nearly dropped the third one, but you managed to get it out nicely, and he lets out a sigh of relief. Good. Peggy will be most pleased. And he lights a few candles and says, "Please get rid of the bodies and step away from the circle. You do not want to be inside of it right now."
Sure, I'll drop the bodies back into the bag of holding. I am sorry for whatever living being is gonna be in there next. They're gonna have a nightmare.
He smiles and says, "We should do some more business in the future, but I really do not like doing this that much. Unfortunately, I need help to stay a bit safe here. I suppose that you and I can trust each other, yes?"
Sure, but please next time give me more of a heads up.
I'm sorry. I just took some consideration as to whether or not to involve you in this, and well, I know Peggy can help you, so I figured giving these to her and just one would help her keep what I need done, and the other two will be a gift to her, convince her to fix you. And he starts putting together a few candles, and puts lights up the whole sigil, which looks like a pentagram. Looks like another not fun pentagram. Or kind of check if you wish to know more about it.
Sure. Why not learn a pentagram while we're at it?
You
Not
have
really.
no idea. Talon, do you wish to roll Arcana?
Fucking.
Talon, okay. Talon, yeah, you're here anyway. Talon, you get the sort of impression that this pentagram will connect with something in the Nine Hells. Okay. So he says that, he mumbles something, and a dark cloud starts forming in the middle of the pentagram. And when it subsides, you see a rather ugly humanoid figure, kind of standing hunched over, clearly female in form, like humanoid, and she appears to be wearing a string of children's teeth around her neck, and she's happens to have what's clearly a peg leg, and which she kind of clumps as she starts moving out of the circle. It's like, my old friend Valentajar. Sorry, I'm terrible at pronunciation, so please forgive me. What? Well, have you gotten what I've asked for, dear? As she chuckles to herself, you see yellow gas, this blowing out of her nose and ears. Around her neck, she seems to be wearing something. Looks like it's made of some very fine skin. In fact, the kind of skin that reminds you of Will. So, most likely gnome skin. And you can see some sort of bag hanging off the rope belt around her waist. So, have you brought me what I asked for or not? And the man kind of nods. Of course, Peggy. I have them right here. In fact, it was this fine gentleman, and he gestures towards Hendrick, who procured them for me. 3 of them. And she comes clomping over with her peg leg right for you, Hendrick.
Yes, that's true. I do, though. I was given the impression you could remedy a problem of.
Oh, yes, dearie. I could really help you. And the cloud of yellow gas comes spewing out of her mouth and nose and ears again as she laughs. Yes, I can tell your form is all wrong, that you are in the wrong flesh. You are not a tabaxi. You are one who can change with whatever whim you like. More in the human sense, though. In fact, you appear to be very out of sorts, dear. Talon, roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Go mad, go mad. Don't blow my cover.
Yeah,
Yes.
she is scaring the crap out of you. Talon, you fall out of or gasp from whatever hiding space you're currently in.
Okay, I'll run away then.
Everybody else, they turn, and you see the withered old crone figure, points out towards you. It's like, not so fast, dearie. And you hear clomp, clomp, clomp as she actually manages to move much faster than you think she can with that peg leg right for you, Talon.
I think Talon just dropped.
No, she was running towards the door.
Yeah, but she's not in the.
Oh crap! I didn't notice. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know how much you heard, Shuttle.
I said I ran away as soon as I failed my wisdom save.
You were running towards the door. They all turned and looked at you, and the withered old crone figure started clumping after you much faster than you'd imagine that she was. And as you get to the door, you discover it's locked.
Oh, I did not hear that.
That's why you left too soon. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I have a question, if I may.
Sorry, are you talking in character? Who are you addressing?
Yes, I'm talking in character.
To who?
To the crew.
Okay.
Well, she's waiting for Talon to say something, even if it's just a scream.
Oh, sorry. I must have gotten turned around.
Vast little lamb. She reaches out one of her narrowed, ugly hands and touches the side of your face. And her breath just it smells horrible as she breathes towards you.
Lovely.
But don't worry, she's a friend of mine. If anything,
I helped him procure what you got.
Oh, good for you. I could really use these particular glands from doppelgangers. And we all know that Valentajah over there needs to be kept hidden from those who be looking for him back home. And you kind of see Vincent kind of stiffen slightly and puff harder on his pipe. And he says, Peggy, that really, you've got what I've asked, and I really just need you to help out poor Hendrick here. He does need this help. He says, yes, we will get to that in a minute. And she kind of waves him off as she studies Talon. I could do so much with you, child.
Curious. What would that be?
Well, considering you did just help, perhaps not the first things that I would usually do to one such as you. Which would be, and she fingers the necklace of teeth around her neck, which would be quite unpleasant, I imagine. But still, you do have potential. I mean, you're staring at me now. You're looking at me now, aren't you?
I know I might not look like much, but I find that information seems to be more worth than a sharp sword or gold in the pocket.
Yes, it is, indeed. Very much so.
And I find this quite interesting information.
And what kind of information do you have that might be of interest?
Kate is thinking. 1 second.
I told you shouldn't have gone. What, Joel?
I mean, she's curious. She's gonna do it.
Yeah. I find she's acting pretty composed.
And Grizz is curious as to whether or not Kate has figured out who this particular individual is that they're talking to right now.
No, Kate does not know.
Okay, I'll talk to you about that later. You'll notice the description at some point in one of your books. I'll just leave it there.
Oh, Kate just figured it out. Okay.
Oh, this gate? No, I shouldn't make deals with this thing.
I don't know.
'Cause I don't care.
Honestly, right now, I have very little information. Mostly been dealing with troubles within our guild, but I've been keeping my eyes around. Maybe if you would hire me or kick a little coin my way, I could keep out an eye to make sure that this Vincent's cover isn't blown.
Oh, it does not matter what happens to him here. Well, I imagine there's some who, if they talk to the right master, might blow his cover, but no one outside this room has any reason to know right now.
And right now, I honestly don't have any interesting information. It's mostly I've just observed.
How about you go and sit down for a moment, dear, and I will conclude my business with the cat man.
Will do. And she'll go and just sit. I
Yeah.
imagine like a rocking chair, something creepy in the corner, and she'll just be like,
And she turns around and starts clumping back towards Hendrick and Vincent. Now, she says to the both of them, to business, gentlemen.
To business.
Valentajar, I shall keep to our agreement, and this Hendrick here. If you lay down, I shall remove this dreadful restorative curse. Although, I must say, you look much more handsome than a human would. And she kind of smiles over at Vincent and says, ah, well.
I always do.
Are you sure you wish to stop being what you look like?
Oh, I want to be back to who I was before I ever
Yes.
touched the dice.
Alrighty then, I will remove this dreadful tabaxi curse from you.
The true me.
Yes, and I shall reveal the true you, my dear. And she claps her hands together, and she puts her hands on either side of you and starts chanting for a minute. Because if you're accepting this, you basically to say, I do not resist.
I do not.
Alright. And there is a huge flash of reordering, and Shuttle, you suddenly see a woman in front of you.
I have a picture ready for this. I can send it to Kim.
yeah, just send it to me via Whisper.
Yes, but you now, instead of seeing this expected man that you might have seen before, you touch the dice, you see a woman, and the crone just kind of drops her hands and smiles and says, "How pretty you look, my dear."
Well, this is interesting.
And Vincent kind of, yes.
Send me picture, Quentin.
I'm on it. I need to find where it is again.
Okay.
Oh no, please. Oh, there it is.
Oh, and you get you restored character sheet back, by the way. So just transfer over the XP and anything else that would have resulted from leveling up onto before the change Henrik sheet.
What happened to my druid level? Can I change it now?
Druid level. No, the druid level is only there if you still want it. The druid level goes away otherwise.
I don't want it. I want the bard.
Yeah, just write in because I put the current Hendrick sheet into the before the change.
Yeah, I'll just upgrade Hendrick.
Yeah, and when you're done, to say delete this sheet, and I'll delete it. So just put it on the sheet header, so I'll know.
Yeah.
But anyway. So describe yourself to Talon here.
I just sent her the token.
Okay, I have no idea what you look like. That's the problem.
I can send it to you too.
Yes, that would be useful, so I can actually make your character.
Oh, she's pretty.
Yes, she is. So yeah, you see this young woman standing before you instead of the expected grizzled bard guy.
And she turns over to you and says, "Hello, Talon. I'm Jade. Nice to meet you."
Talon will stand up from the rocking chair and walk over, and I imagine because Talon's all in black and she's got black hair, and Jade is looks completely white and pale. It's very yin and yang. So she'll just kind of walk up to her and just be like, "This is from the previous form."
So I would like to keep this a secret. This is why I was a bit secretive about this mission. I'm happy you're the only one who knows.
Well, I told you that my silence has a price tag. And if you live up to that...
Oh no. It does, believe me. I'll make good on every promise I make.
You better, because if you betray me, I will end you.
Ooh.
And she will She'll just kind of
Aw,
like
how sweet!
laugh a little bit.
The crone laughs as you guys are attacking. And she picks up the organ bags and just double checks them and nods towards Vincent. It's like, until next time, Vincent, as you wish to call yourself here. And she
So
waves
how are you gonna keep this a secret, by the way?
and vanishes.
Hendrick just changes back into the cat man, and
You wouldn't be able to change into. Well, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You do have the ability to change. Into
I can
Catman,
change
can't you?
into whatever the fuck I want as long as I stay the same size.
Okay.
And I don't change like bipedal, so I can't gain wings, but I can change into a lizard man if I want. So I'm like, I can be whoever I want to be. Don't worry.
That's fascinating, given what item that I wanted you to get me, because that's what I am aiming for as well. It's much easier to get information that way.
Hmm. That's why I gave you the doll.
And what does this doll do? It just looks like a teddy bear.
For me, it gave me the ability to do what I do now a few times a day. Once, twice. And make me a new form. People shouldn't really be able to detect whether or not you are a creature or not. Though there are some items that will definitely help you out in the department.
Okay, this is sufficient. Your secret's safe with me, Jade. And she'll
If
give him a little.
If I find something interesting for you, I'll be sure to pass it along. Don't worry.
Why didn't you just stay like this
So-
yourself?
so
You're
Vincent-
lovely.
So Vincent just comes over and just claps you both on the thing. Well, I would very much like for you ladies to head out now. I have a few things I must do. I will hope to see you and do business with you again.
Oh, do you have a vacation in the Nine Hills? Sorry.
Sorry, what
Can
did you
I-
say? That kind of cut off.
I said, oh, do you have a vacation in the Nine Hills? Sorry.
He lets out a
And
long
she'll turn
sigh
walk
and
off.
says, "No, but listen," and he pats Talon on the shoulder. "Secrets are my business as well. I'm not sure if Hendrick or Jade rather told you, but I am a private eye.
Oh, no, she did not.
Yes, and I go by Vincent Trench. So please, if you're looking for private eye type of work, you might consider coming to work with me. Perhaps I might be able to help you with some work."
I like that very much. And she'll reach out a hand. She'll be like, I'll be seeing you, Vincent.
Very well. And you kind of
Quick-
like
Quick question:
hold-
Can I keep 2 of the bags?
And he sighs and says, "All right, Jade, if you wish."
Thanks. And I'll change back into human Hendrick. Why not? It's probably the easiest to explain. what
And then he
happened.
asks, "You know what? You guys have a really nice tavern, and I keep hearing how well it's doing. How about you also put in a few advertisements, hmm?" And he takes up a stack of little leaflets with a picture, with an orange and black, motif with cat's eye in the middle. It says, "Here, advertisements for breeding a private eye of the tiger's eye. Just put it around the bar, will you?
With pleasure.
Thank you, and have yourselves a wonderful day. I just have a few things I need to deal with here at home."
Come on, Jade. Let's. Oh, sorry. Come on, Hendrick. Let's be on our way.
And you now look like Hendrick again?
Yeah, I'm gonna look like old Hendrick.
Alright,
That way you don't have to fix the tokens.
excellent. Back to Roll20 group.
Here's Anya.
Oh,
You can make it crawl out of their mouth.
So
Hello.
from the
Hello.
tiger's eye comes Talon, who and
oh,
what looks like
Chris?
Hendrick, but not the cat Hendrick that you once knew. The Hendrick that you knew before the cat Hendrick, and before the silly
Talon
kobold
speak?
Hendrick. What?
Jet,
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
we can hear you.
I'm back.
Chris, can you speak?
I'm hearing. Can you hear me?
I can't hear Grizz.
Ah, frick.
Oh.
Mhm.
That's not good. We can hear.
Yeah, we can hear fine.
Looks like Rick was
Be right
gonna
back
have
then.
to load and reload. But you see,
There we go.
yay! But you see what looks like Hendrick before he ever touched the dice come walking in the door, arm in arm with Talon. He's also apparently got a stack of leaflets.
Hmm.
Ooh, who's that?
It's me, Hendrick. Long time no see.
Hendrick
Where's
pops
the
open.
fur?
Sorry, Talon
Oh.
pops open the bottle of whiskey that she stole, and she'll take a swig and hand it to Hendrick. Drink.
Thanks. Good to be back. Here, Afar. I did tell you I wasn't always a cat.
Goes to pat his face even without the fur.
I mean, I have a bushy wad of hair. Swallow that.
Interesting.
How about we go get those drinks?
Sounds
Hells
lovely.
Yeah.
Me and Rufford to the bar.
Adler, pour
How
us
are you
some
doing,
fine
Alan?
scotch.
Hmm?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. Do you want a
Very
drink?
well. Not really.
No, I'm fine.
Oh,
I couldn't.
God.
I couldn't really see anything, really.
How the hell am I gonna fix this sheet? Ugh.
Hmm.
And then
Fuck
he
with that.
came out, and yeah, it's Hendrick.
Hmm. I kind of like the cat one. That's interesting. But this, from a kobold to a person to a kobold to a cat to a person. That's interesting.
I always am.
I don't know why he was
Very-
making such a big deal out of it, Hendrick.
Come on. I loved who I was.
Drinks?
Yes,
Where are
definitely.
you going? To our tavern for free drink.
Free
I'm
drinks are
pretty
good.
sure we're already at our tavern.
No, we're not. We're in the street, Ralph.
Oh,
We were walking that way. We found them.
okay.
Luck.
I thought you were playing that he was drunk. Sorry.
No, I'm just really tired.
He is a little drunk though.
Hey,
That
this
He's always drunk. That's normal for.
Mm-hmm.
Normal.
we
city.
accomplished the call.
So
Hello,
how
tavern.
far? Because this where everybody's standing, that's pretty close to the bar, right?
Forgot to move the thing over. Sorry about that.
The thing
It's in the
where we
same
were
thing.
was like rather close to the bar.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So second group chat for certain people. Sorry. I didn't see the
Which
whisper.
people?
No.
Oh.
Certain people.
Come on, shuttle.
There we go.
Hello. What is going on?
Alright. So, Biddy will come up to you after
To
he
Phaedra.
got back. Yeah.
To Phaedra?
Yep.
Phaedra.
Okay, she's up on the garret actually.
Alright,
Yeah,
I
sorry,
don't
it
want to
took me a
actually
minute to notice the whisper.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
oh sorry. Okay, I
So-
didn't see the whisper. Okay.
So, Biddy comes up to the garret to Phaedra.
You see her. She's kind of she's sitting with her legs over the wall, and she's got a small red pseudo dragon around her shoulders, and she's just
Phaedra, just the person I was looking for.
what's going on?
Well, I'm sure you, from up here, if you were up here when we left, you saw us leave.
Yeah, I saw him group of y'all going? Wasn't really concerned. So a little curious, but what?
Yeah.
What?
Curious, are you? Good. Because I have a very cheap proposition for you.
Okay.
20 gold, and I'll tell you everything that's happened.
20 gold?
20 gold, yes. That is the price of this information that I have.
Okay. Hold on. I gave all my gold to Hendrick. So hold on. I don't know if I have 20 gold. Oh, wait, I have platinum. I do. So she will give you
2 platinum.
2 platinum.
Alright. Well, we actually went on a mission with Hendrick. He kind of paid me for the mission. We went to the Yearning Portal, and Hendrick kind of lied about what we were doing there. Instead, the true mission was to hunt down shapeshifters, apparently.
Shapeshifters.
Yes. But that's the good parts of this.
Okay.
Bad part is, after we've done dealing with the shapeshifters, Hendrick then informs us that there's a bit more to our task, but he was reluctant at first until I got a bit more money out of it. He apparently was going to take the shapeshifters to a detective or someone and use the organs of the shapeshifters for some sort of abomination or something.
So you went as a group
Yes.
under the guise of the Iron Roses and slaughtered shapeshifters and harvest their organs for some deed Hendrick has done.
Well,
I'm sorry.
well, I shall clarify the part of the harvesting the organs was done at the detective's place. I left before they actually started to harvest it. Though
And
I think Talon stayed behind.
she hates me.
Oh, never mind then.
I-
That Talon piece of information.
Interesting. So what did Hendrick gain from this mission? I mean, when he returned, what you said that he got something. What did he get?
Did I see Hendrick return?
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Biddy will before Hendrick gets back. So no, you did not see
Yeah.
Hendrick return yet.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea because
And yes, Twitch,
I
very
don't know
priceless.
if he's actually back yet.
Can Phaedra see since they're up at the garret? Can she see them walking back?
No, at this point, you don't realize that they've already made it back in because you're distracted.
Oh,
by
they're
Biddy.
inside. Okay, they're
Yeah.
inside. Okay.
Biddy came up and distracted you just as Talon and Hendrick came, out the door and came back in. So you weren't looking that way when that happened.
The last 24 hours have been very hard for me, and this is the last damn thing I need to be fucking thinking about. But I applaud your
And Phaedra hasn't even
honesty.
read the paper yet, I don't think.
No, she is not. She's been up here the entire day.
Okay, so poor Phaedra is going to hit the roof when she reads the paper.
I assume that they will be back soon then.
If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when.
Okay.
If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then sometime in the future. But I don't know when. If not now, then somet then yes, soon. Shall we go down? Or do you need more time up here?
No, I've been up here all day. I'm fine. Well, I'm not fine, but yeah, we'll go, yes, down. And she'll go downstairs.
I never talked about this.
I'm sorry, you cut out. What?
He's trying to tell you not to tell anybody that he told you.
Oh, Biddy. I can't.
I set that one up.
Yeah, you did.
Oh boy. Here we go.
So what
The
happens
hell
next,
did you
guys?
Sure, you're currently serving Ralph for his normal tankard that Will said with a drink.
What happens next?
Sure.
Definitely normal, isn't it?
Yes,
Phaedra
absolutely.
comes up. Phaedra
So
comes
who currently
downstairs.
has the paper, by the way?
I imagine it's like on the bar at this point.
Yeah. It's midday at the moment. You guys were day drinking. You know, the yawning portal never closes, really, so, you know, it's okay that it was...
Hey. My bond is perfect. Something important was taken from me, and I aim to steal it back.
Yes! That is perfect!
Check.
Alright, so Phaedra is now stalked down the stairs, is that what I heard? Yep.
That is Phaedra, not Talon.
Yes.
Very pure.
I'm sorry. Can I talk to you real quick?
Sure.
Oh no, shit is going.
Phaedra, the group mom is mad.
Kitty,
Well, one of them.
what did you do?
So she'll probably pull her into the kitchen. That's the closest.
I don't know what's going on. I didn't do
well,
a thing.
Will just looks at her and goes, "Ooh, someone's in trouble."
Someone's a tattletale.
Hey, I was here with you.
Somebody wants to.
Told me the
Shut up,
world.
Ralph.
No! No! Hard
His eyes turn
no!
yellow. He's watching.
Oh, I forgot I don't have offensive spells anymore. Damn it.
Dun dun dun.
As a spider.
Why is she your? Why is that? Why?
It's a spider sneaking.
Why would a spider need to sneak?
So that it doesn't get seen again and watches through its eyes.
Fucking I'm gonna get murdered by Phaedra. I can feel it.
Alright, so Galmel is currently not responsive.
He's
Did Talon go to Phaedra? Did I
just
see
smiling.
Phaedra?
No, that
Deception.
wasn't Talon.
Do you have a drink poured in front of you, Galmel?
Nope.
So Phaedra sees the spider crawling up the kitchen.
I'm level 6, right? Yeah.
She'll pop a head out. Do you mind? She's
His
looking
eyes
at
go back
Gamble.
normal. Oh, you come back here. And it vanishes.
Thank you.
Oof.
Anyway, I know we haven't. Yesterday was odd, but anyway, we have a situation here, and I don't know how to deal with it. I'm not thinking clearly.
Oh no. What happened?
What is wrong? What happened?
So apparently, I was up a cinder on the garret, and I saw a group of everybody leaving. I didn't really think much of it. I mean, Hendrick does dumb shit all the time, so I didn't really think much of it. And she had that talent. Hey, you're not here.
Oh, I'm not there. Okay.
Go home.
Go away! Anyway, and he brought Talon with him, and I trust that one. Anyway, someone, I don't think it's dishonest by not telling who, because I want to still have their trust. Somebody told me that Hendrick apparently took many of them under the name of the Iron Roses on a mission to slaughter and kill doppelgangers, harvest their organs,
Fucking B.
and then use
I did
them
nothing.
for
Bullshit.
I don't know what for what.
Hendrick isn't in the tavern anymore. Hendrick is dead.
Poor Hendrick.
Who's the fucking tattletale? I'm gonna kill him.
You see, Hendrick has no way of knowing that this is going on.
I know. But Quentin is.
Oh.
Usually I'm a little bit more clear-headed than this, but I don't know. Yesterday got to me and it kind of shook me a little bit, so
I noticed he was no longer a cat.
What?
He's himself now. The way he was before.
I didn't even notice when I came downstairs. So I am not myself right now, and I need your guidance on what to do.
I feel like confronting would be best. Not physical confrontation.
Because that's the only thing that I think of right now is physical confrontation, and that is why I'm coming to you.
Will feels a disturbing in the force and it goes.
Believe. I would like to hear what reason he had for doing this.
Please do the talking. I can't today.
Not a problem.
Thank you, Shuri.
She nods.
Phaedra will follow behind Shuri.
Well, Hendrick, you're looking normal.
Hello? Yes, what is it?
So, I just want you to be honest with me.
Who is this Shuri?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
What happened? Yeah, I'll be blunt. Why did you need to harvest organs from some doppelgangers?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's too blunt.
I have no idea what you're talking about, woman.
I'm afraid I trust others more than
I mean,
told.
who even told you that?
I did.
Who is this?
Phaedra.
And who told you this?
A reliable source.
I'm not
I can't believe you guys would think me as murderer. I can't believe it.
All I know is what. Clearly, you are back to normal.
I am.
Did you do that for this? To
Do
return
what?
yourself? Harvest their organs for this?
I didn't kill.
Police are coming. Run.
They're on to you.
God damn.
Because if you had done something like that, with a good enough reason, I don't think I could blame you.
What would you know anyway?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Getting a Fury's bad
Those are
side.
fighting words. Those are
Vader
fighting
kind of
words.
stands up a little bit higher, clicks her flying boots, and kind of is just hovering behind Shiori at this point.
Those are fighting words.
You now have advantage on intimidation checks against Hendrick.
Oh,
Well.
that's dangerous with Shiori.
Oh.
No, I would do anything to return what I have lost. And I've done a lot of things in order to work my way to this point.
We have all done a lot of things. Let's be real here.
Yes.
And let's be honest. What do you guys know about doppelgangers?
I don't know much, which, to be honest, is if it would have been, a normal, everyday citizen, I would probably be a lot more upset than I am not currently. If you did that in order to return yourself to where you were, I'm not upset. That's
And did
I
whoever
would've done the same
told
thing.
you and did whoever told you that I might have been harvesting whatever it was that you claim I've been harvesting, did they supposedly tell you that they tried to kill me first? Before I did anything at all?
No, they did not.
And see, there's self-defense.
Self-defense, I haven't done anything. To be
Yeah.
fair, I was just finding out where the other doppelgangers were. Because you don't know what doppelgangers do to a city, do you?
I imagine not very much in the way of good.
They infiltrate a city as normal people. A bartender, for instance. And then when they're everywhere, they take over, without you even knowing they do.
Yes. Like I said,
And
I'm not in any way, shape, or form upset. I would have done the same thing if it meant getting what I wanted back.
I am who I am now because of what I did.
Very well.
And I'm happy to be back, and I don't care if you disagree with whatever I did.
And I do not. If it meant getting all of them back, I would have done the same thing.
And I don't see what.
The problem is you are well known in this city, Hendrick. People
Am
know
I?
you are associated. You say you're the only catman in town, the greatest bard there is.
I was.
You
Am I
stood in the
Catman
middle
now?
of the bar telling all sorts of tales about us. People are going to notice
Yep.
you. And
Yeah.
you think that you can just waltz in and shit goes down. They're going to associate you with the Iron Roses and therefore tarnish the name of this guild.
Then Costa.
Especially since out of character, the GM will note that he got banned from the Yawning Portal, which is a place that you guys all need to go tomorrow.
The Catman did.
Yeah, the
Yes,
Catman did.
and Phaedra is there pointing out the Catman is associated with Iron Roses. The owner of the Yawning Portal pays attention to stuff like that and will not necessarily let you guys go down into the Undermount. We'll have to do some
cast out the
serious role playing
Catman.
about that.
Cast out the Catman. Why not? He's not here anymore, is he? There's nothing to be traced back towards us.
Wait, what form are you in right now? Are you in catman?
I'm human.
Okay, your token looks like a cat, so that's why I figured you were still a cat.
I'm human, and I'll be human forever. Unless I roll another dice, which would be stupid.
Which were already
I'm
taken away from you and given to
Yeah.
Prince Lograth.
next week.
Why can't I drag and drop counterspell into my spell list?
He's countering
Because
you.
the sheet hates you. I don't know.
Well,
So, do we wish to conclude the one shot here and start off tomorrow fresh with your going to Lady Jasmine's, or would you like to continue on for a bit longer?
I'm fine either way. Though I feel Henrik is getting barraged, which is understandable. I'm gonna find whoever tell.
I'm fine. I'm fine for longer. That's I got
Yeah.
nothing.
I got a little bit.
I think Will, as in Tobias, is going to have to drop out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But-
so
Will is around. You'll never know.
Yeah, that's true. He's always just creeping around.
He's always
He's
just
kind of like Jesus, always looking over his shoulder. Don't
Yeah,
masturbate.
So Jesus is a no. Won't.
Kenny's leaving. So we'll end the actual one shot here, and if you guys have some questions, we can continue to talk.
Okay.